way, just do, he just smooth, bringing much news with the facts when he crush fools. I'm rough school, I bust moves like crush groove. Pass me the mic and I'll turn it into lunch food. Just cool, but talk slick and he'll punch dudes. Cowards get the message and they hush like chubs do. You can bring your whole bus crew plus two. T-Dub-T is astronomical, you comical. You a fool if you think we'll ever honor you. Them other channels ain't shit, no abdominal. This the face of new media, fuck a Donahue. You see my giant crew, we shine like a diamond do. If any trolls disrespect, yo, we finding you. We all surrounded you, it ain't no reminding you. He already done surpassed what you trying to do. So quit the fake smoke, you suckers better take notes. When you step into the chat, you better wipe your feet. Hit the like and keep your comment short and sweet. My homie just not a joke, you don't want to war. Plus the deep boxing IQ, you don't want to spar. He broadcasted from Jersey, so we straight, cause you deep in the dirt. That's why they call this the Garden State. You seem tough, but not a threat like a garden snake. We not scared of you, we chopping off a head or two. Mark your calendar, remember what we said to you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Mark your calendar, remember what I'm telling you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Word 'em up. T-Dub-T, we in the spot. LDBC strong.
What's good, family? What's good, John? Good Thursday. Hope the fan feeling good in the building so far. Hope everybody got a good start to their day, man. Hope y'all all feeling good. I hope y'all all ready for this fight card this weekend. I know I am. I'm a little excited to see OSHAQUIE Foster get his opportunity, rightfully so. He's been like a dark horse in boxing. You know what I mean? Never seemingly getting his opportunities. You know what I mean? Now, you know, that he's getting his opportunity to fight for a title. I for one, I'm happy for him. I think it's good for boxing. I think a lot more people would know about OSHAQUIE Foster after this weekend, man. And that could only be a good thing. So we pushing those shock, man. Let me say what's up to the fan. Boxers, mine. Salute, Brody. Appreciate you pulling up. First one to hit the like, and I appreciate that. Combat 2 bag. What's good, fam? How you feeling? BC, my bro. What's good with it, family? How you feeling, Brody? Mike Biggs, boxing. What's good, Mike Biggs? How you feeling, my bro? Yes, sir, man. We're going to have us a good boxing conversation. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know. And I just want to start off by saying, look, man, we building over here. We growing. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make this grind worth it. Any day I get to come here and you know, talk boxing with the family, I'm all good. Like I said, I'm embracing this content creator space 100%. So I do this full time. So y'all about to see me a lot more. You're about to see me making my short videos again. I'm about to get to it, man. I got some real work to do. So I appreciate everybody in the building. Salute to my baby girl, my queen. How you feeling? BC, my bro, what's good with it? Was feeling, man. Rip Jones coming through early in the game. Much appreciation to you, bro. Appreciate that, man. And that cash I giving just do his just do, man. Rip Jones, you got a wrench. All right, make sure. Appreciate that, Rip. Much appreciation to you, Brody. Let Brony
and we
give
never
you
got a box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all hear AB. Appreciate you, Rip. How y'all bros feeling, man? How the Queens feeling? How everybody feeling? And you know your boy just want to have us a good boxing conversation. A lot of times we get the misdirection in boxing, and I think we getting some more of that right now. But good thing about it, we always able to have these conversations from the rip and you know, come up with our own conclusion. Because boxing, I think anytime anytime there's misinformation, it's a disservice to the people that support the sport. We should be at a place in boxing where, like I say this all the time, we should be able to get news, and that news should just be concrete, and we should just be able to go off that and build our content centered around that news. But in today's world, you got so many leaks and so many people dropping knowledge. I mean, or dropping, information that you just don't know who lying to you nowadays. And it's unfortunate. You get what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. It's just a lot of misdirection in the sport. Again, salute to my bro Rip Jones coming through early. Appreciate you, bro. Ready to get comfortable, man. Hang in there, baby girl. Hang in there, man. Y'all punch the like button one time for your bro. As we get started, Aisha, salute to the queen. How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. A1 Hoop Zone, my bro. What's good with a good show, A1, man? I went to sleep right after your joint, too. I ain't It's good to see you live, A1. It's good to see that, man. You comfortable, camera on, kicked up, calling the the games. You gonna be the reason I watch more basketball. You know what I'm saying? I told you that before. Dungeon Talk with Doom. Salute, family. How you feeling, bro? Edgar Chavez, salute to you, Brody. Salute to the hometown Jersey. Ashley's corner, salute to the queen. How you feeling, Ash? What's good? What's going on, cousin? How you feeling? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'm trying. I'm on the job. I'm definitely on the job. How y'all feeling? But yeah, man. So we got it's fight week. Yeah, we got OSHAQUIE Foster getting an opportunity, a well-deserved opportunity against Ray Vargas, man. And you got some people counting them out, but I think they miscounting when it comes to OSHAQUIE. I think he a better fighter than what people think or what people realize. And just to be quite honest, I feel like I know where the doubt comes in with OSHAQUIE. A lot of people just ain't seen him, especially as of recently. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't fought on no big cards, no major events, and none of that. You know what I'm saying? You have to be really like a hardcore boxing fan to really be keeping up with him, because he just ain't been afforded or awarded the opportunities as some of these other fighters. So it's more so it's one of those guys. It's one of those names you hear, but you just don't see him that often. And it could be good and bad. In a way, OSHAQUIE is out of sight, out of mind. But then when you participate in a sport like boxing, you want to be on the scene to some degree. But I believe in OSHAQUIE. He wants you to see him when it's time to see him. So, up until the time he get a fight, you just don't. He's just not on the scene. He ain't doing a ton of interviews. You just don't see his face a lot. So I think it's a few unknowns when it comes to OSHAQUIE Foster, and I think that's where people reluctance come in at, and they not as confident in him as some of us is, because we got to see we got to see him. You know what I'm saying? Josh, my bro, what's good with it, Josh? Thomas, what's good with it, Thomas? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate y'all bros pulling up. D man, what's good, Brody? How you feeling? Appreciate you. Somebody said, oh, you got Foster, UD. I feel you. I don't, because he ain't the biggest puncher, and he got a solid punch though. But Ray Vargas is a bit tough. He's been on the deck before, and he's gotten up. You know what I'm saying? He is a solid fighter. I knew he was gonna beat Mark Magsayo. He didn't blow him out the water, but he definitely beat him. The right man won. I felt like that. The fight kind of played out the way I felt it would. Mark Magsayo was a bit stronger, got bit more pop behind his punch, and I believe he knocked Vargas down in that fight. I forget what round, but nonetheless, Vargas, like I said, he'd been down before, so he was able to get up, climb up off the deck, and win a decision victory. Rightfully so, a hard-earned decision victory. Mark Magsayo, I'm just not that impressed with that dude. He can fight, but he just like, they want to paint him out to be some Pacquiao protege, and that's not going to pan out well for him. That's the problem in boxing. Instead of letting these fighters build their own names off of the skill set that they possess, they hell bent on trying to sell us, force feed us carbon copies of legendary fighters and things like that. So I for one, I get a little annoyed with the Pacquiao comparisons. Outside of them dudes being Filipino and having a couple tattoos, they really ain't got all that much in common to me. They don't fight nothing alike. Mark Magsayo don't have half the skill that Manny got. You know what I mean? I just don't think so. So I think the whole pushing him to be the protege of Manny Pacquiao gonna come back to bite him in the ass. They're using it as a marketing strategy, I guess, to bring attention to the dude. But in the long run, you're gonna hurt him because those are some big shoes to fill. And if we're gonna be honest, he not gonna fill them. He not. That's an 8 division champion, as y'all call it, right? As they call him on record. And 8 division, you're not gonna top that. Not gonna top it. So you might as well just be the first and only Mark Magsayo and not try to be no Manny Pacquiao protege. That's a waste of your time. It's a waste of everybody else's time. And it's to be honest with you, some unreal expectations. But if you like it, so be it. You know what I mean? You got to deal with it. I got Foster. He might hurt Vargas. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, yo, I wouldn't be surprised either. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if he put him down just like he normally be getting put down. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mike Biggs, great work earlier, bro. Chase Money, salute, fam. Appreciate you pulling up. Y'all smash that like button for your bro. Sub to the channel. If you new, we gonna cook for a little bit, have us a good old boxing conversation. And still, TV, what's good, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. Salute Vargas. Good, but another tainted meat guy. Hope he takes an L. Yeah, man, I feel you. And still, we just ain't jacking no cheaters over here and guys that's you know, having these unfair advantages. We just ain't pushing it. We calling it out. We calling it accordingly. And he one of them dudes I can't rock with it either. But even if he wasn't a tainted meat guy, still ain't pulling for him, not in this fight, because I like OSHAQUIE. He a dark horse. He one of those dudes that not enough people have seen him, especially in recent memory. Like when you got a talent like OSHAQUIE, no people gonna see the 2 losses and run their mouth because people are so enamored by the O. But I look at it like this. When that dude took those losses, he had 1 foot in boxing and 1 foot in the street. When he finally took his 1 foot that was still in the street and put it into boxing, the kid ain't lost since. So that's what I look at. I'm all about perspective and making things make sense, peeling back the layers. You know what I'm saying? Surface level information is looking at OSHAQUIE Foster resume and saying he got 2 losses. But inside of that, you want to peel back the layers, you go through that resume, you look at the fighters that he did lose to. No, they wasn't no big, you know, world beaters and nothing like that. They wasn't no elite level talent, but he was very early in his career. And those guys were at least pegged to be decent early in their careers. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, you know, he ain't like he been knocked out and dominated. You know, he lost a couple decision victories. That was early in his career. And like I said, when he finally pulled that 2nd foot out of the street and put both feet into boxing, he ain't lost since. So I just don't see how that's not a guy that you could root for. And I, for one, I see the skill, I see the talent, and I'm just going to root for him, man. He good dude to root for. You already know, Mike Biggs, we got to keep the grind going, man. We ain't stopping. The grind go. Black Grass Podcast. Salute to my bro. How you feeling? Yes, sir, man. The voice is on the job. How you feeling, bro? And you just had a dope build, too. I was listening to all that till you ended it. So good shit, bro. Good shit for sure. I miss somebody. 81, what's good with it, my bro? Yeah, man. So yeah, OSHAQUIE Foster, I'm glad he finally getting his just due, and he gonna get his just due from me. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he get his just due when it's time for him to get his hand raised as well, and he go out there and take care of business. You know what I'm saying? It's just been too long, and it's about time that this dude fought on a card of some note, of some significance, where people could really have an opportunity to see him and have a reason to root for him. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, well, OSHAQUIE Foster, he just not one of those attention seekers type of guys. Like he trained, he show up to fight, he beat ass, and then he go about his business. You get what I'm saying? You just don't see him all over social media. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like this right here, this opportunity this weekend will be a huge one for him. And I think it'll be big. I know he gonna take advantage of it. I think he will. I think he gonna make the most out of this opportunity. Salute to Ray Vargas for you know, being the guy to give OSHAQUIE Foster an opportunity, because that's what you need in boxing. More of these guys need opportunities, man. It shouldn't take years on end for guys to get a title shot. You get what I'm saying? When you got dudes like, and I get it, you got guys like Lomachenko coming right in, second fight in, getting title shots and shit. And then you got other guys, they take a loss or two and they can't get one for years on end. You get what I'm saying? So the time couldn't be no better than what it is now. I'm glad for OSHAQUIE Foster, man. I think he's gonna go out there and really really handle business. I know Ray Vargas is a tough dude. He can fight, got some height and length of his own. You get what I'm saying? He can box pretty good. But he also like to drop that hand and keep that hand low. And I think that's something that Shot could take advantage of. And I think he will take advantage of. I expect to see him take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? He dropped that hand too much for me. You know what I mean? And he stand right in front of you with that hand drop. So that he just susceptible to get caught. And I expect Shot to figure that out. Him and his coach to put together a game plan that's going to allow them to be successful and get their hand raised and snatch that belt up off them. You get what I'm saying? Slow motion. Yes, sir, man. You know, slow motion is better than no motion. I always tell you, I punched the like button for you, bro. We gonna keep rocking. Dub, right side. What's good with it, Dub? Mr. Respectfully. How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you stopping through, man. Salute to the fan. We got healthy first, and they play. For the conclusion, they gonna win anything. Oh, you talking about the good old basketball, man. Them trades crazy, ain't they? A1 shook up the shook. Did they shake stuff up a little bit? Did you see any of them trades coming, bro? Did you see Kyrie going to the Mavs and KD going to the Suns? That's a little crazy, like, you know what I mean? I just caught me off guard. I know that. You know what I mean? Ghost, what's good with it? Ghost indeed looks crazy. Oh yeah, and Ghost, what's good with it? Ghost, how you feeling? Vargas fights straight up and keeps his chin out there to be touched. Facts, bro. That and dropping that hand all the time. Like, you get what I'm saying? You get some dudes do it when they're comfortable, but I think he do it because it's a bad habit of his. And part of him doing it is when he's comfortable. So it's weird. It's like he do it when he's comfortable, but I just think in this fight, that's something that could be taken advantage of. And I could see OSHAQUIE making him pay for dropping that hand, fighting so straight up, not bending in the waist. You get what I'm saying? He could be a little predictable at times too. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes your toughness could come back to hurt you. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this fight gonna play out. Edwin was super violate. Oh man, you crazy. Y'all smashed it like, but yeah, we gonna get into that too. So you say Shock and 9 Max, let's go Foster. I'm with it, bro. I just want to see him rock, man. They still happening as we speak. And many of that. I gotta wait to drop a video. Okay, I'm you know I'm gonna be tapping in when you drop it. I know you waiting for all the scoops to come out. You gonna go ahead and drop a banger. My bro Shocky will put hands on them. Yeah, man, I think so too. And I can't wait to see it. I'm ready to see it. I really want to see how hard he been working in the gym, and I really want to see him go out there and put it on, man. Put on for the people. Chicago was traded that KD trade again. Crazy. Damn, man. They just throwing people around, yo. They just throwing people around. Russ, Russ to the Jazz. Like, damn. Everything happening, yo. Russ is like, man. Admiral hit that boy. Yeah, so look, salute to OSHAQUIE Foster. I think he gonna pull it off. Y'all could tell me who y'all got. I got OSHAQUIE in that card. That's really the fight that I want to see on that card. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. That's the fight to see. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's gonna handle business. I think we're gonna have a new champion this weekend, y'all. I think we're gonna have a new champion. Think we'll have a new champion, man, for sure. I like Russ on the Jazz, though. Man, I hear you, man. But hold on. Yeah. So going with Shock. I'm with you, Ash. I think most of us in here are going with Shock, and I think not all, some of the people that's not going with him, I just don't think they've seen enough of him, so they don't know what to really expect. To be honest, that's what I really think. That's what I gather for some of the people that's going against him. Tay the Queen of MMA Combat. What's going on, Tay? Appreciate you pulling up, Queen. How you feeling? Damn, that's crazy. That'd be crazy if he never get a game in. That's the year mentioning dude name next to Edwin finally paid off. Let's go, family. Yeah, throw him in there. So, hey, man. So let's talk about it, man. What y'all think? How y'all feeling about this Pitbull Cruz and Edwin de los Santos fight? Because I think for one, that's they about to crash out. You know, Pitbull crash out anyway, man. He crash out regardless. I know he about to get in there and crash out for real. It's all good. BC, it's all good, Brody. Appreciate you, Tate. Appreciate y'all punch on the like button one time. Man, I'm so happy for Foster. Yeah, it's about time, man. It's about time, and I know it's been a long road for him. And like I said, you know, I look at up and down the resume. I seen the guys that he lost to, and I remember those dudes when they was coming up. Those guys that he fought. So Ronald Chinea and Samuel T. If I'm saying his name right, I remember both of those guys coming up. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like they was trash fighters. He just wasn't a focus fighter. So they got wins over him, decision victories, since he got his stuff together. You know what I mean? The man ain't tasted an L. He ain't tasted a defeat in years. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a testament to how focused he's become since taking that loss, man. How much serious that, you know, how much more serious he taking his career. And you can see it in, we all know, man, boxers say it all the time. Like, if it's one of those sports that you really got to be faithful to. It's like a marriage in a sense. If you're not faithful to the sport of boxing, it's going to tell on you. So in OSHAQUIE Foster case, you get what I'm saying? Like, those early losses was a testament of him just not focusing and not taking boxing serious, not being 100% and fully committed. And I think since making a change, he's been winning. So it's safe to say, regardless, win, lose, or draw, he gonna put up a good fight. You get what I'm saying? So this is just what it is. I got faith in him. He's skilled. I think he's hungry. He been wanting his opportunity. You know, he been out of sight of mind. This his way to, you know what I mean? He win this fight. He put himself on everybody's radar. You know what I'm saying? At 130. So that's just what it is. I ain't see no date. I ain't see a date. I don't know if y'all caught a date, but I know this is what they saying is going on. These two guys. So I didn't get a date though, Ash. I don't know if anybody else seen one. Edwin in the boy inside 6. We taking revenge for old man Gamboa. He gonna pay for the poison. Go say let that ride, huh? Go say hey, let that ride. Chucky was good with it, fam. He said Tank team ducking. We could talk about that. You know, I know you see Tank and Ryan in the thumbnail. We're gonna talk about that too. And again, with me, nothing is one way. This is a discussion. This is a conversation. I'm all about the conversation. Everybody's free to feel how they want. Nobody has to think no one way in here. That's why we had these conversations, to make sense out of them. You know what I'm saying? I for one, you know, Tank team having doubts about the fight now. I see some people taking it like that too. Some people are taking it like that. That's my fighter, OSHAQUIE. Man, yeah, OSHAQUIE about to put on D, man. My bro, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh. Skills, what's good, my bro? What's good with it, man? How you feeling, Brody? Because, yeah, I hear a lot of stuff, like, you know, and I watch videos, I watch content, I see what people saying, and you got some people feel like, you know, Tank and his team having doubts. You got some people feel like Tank team is ducking. You know what I mean? It's all about perspective. It's what you think. If that's what you think, you okay to think that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not here to persuade how somebody think. I'm here to tell you what I think of it. You know what I mean? I would never want to rematch calls with it versus social media star Riri Garcia. After Shaq could take this belt, nobody can duck him ever again. That's what I'm saying. He put himself on everybody's radar after that go. So salute to OSHAQUIE. I'm glad he's getting his opportunity. Like I said, I think he's gonna make the most out of it. That is the fight I'm truly waiting for this weekend. And I want to see how that play out. And from there, we're gonna see what's next, man. The dude need his opportunity, and here we go. Better late than never. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's some old guy, so he's gonna get in there and he's gonna take care of business. I believe it won't be an easy fight because Ray Vargas can fight. But I do think he's a very flawed fighter, just like any other fighter. But he make a lot of fundamental mistakes in there. And I think OSHAQUIE Foster being more technically and fundamentally sound than Ray Vargas, I think that's gonna help him in the fight as well. You know what I mean? Ray Vargas, like I said, he make a lot of mistakes fighting straight up, having his chin out there and dropping that hand once he get comfortable. And that's gonna be to his own detriment, I believe. I think OSHAQUIE gonna take advantage of it. Never heard of him. See, and that's what I was saying, Chucky. That's the thing. I think because he hasn't been on these big cards, and I think that the couple losses early has stopped him or slowed his opportunities, so he had to get it back out the mud, and rightfully so. I'm pretty sure he understands the game and how it go. But you know, like I said, since losing, you know what I mean, he ain't lost since. So The dude is OSHAQUIE is solid, and this is what I said before, y'all. Remember before Chucky came here, I said I think that's one of the problems with OSHAQUIE Foster in terms of the people who's not picking him. They just haven't seen him and haven't, you know what I mean? He's been out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? He's been, you know what I mean? Just out of the box in public the way you would like him to be. You would want to see more of this dude. His last loss, he lost a split decision 8-rounder to Ronald Chinea, who was 12-1-1 at the time. That was back in 2016. Since then, he hasn't lost since. I mean, since then he hasn't lost. So the boy, no doubt, like I said, man, if you know a little bit about his story, you'll know early on in his career, he wasn't locked in on boxing the way he should have, the way you would need to if, you know what I'm saying, if you never, if you wanted to be successful. So, you know what I mean? Once he took one foot out the street and put them both in boxing, the man just continued to win. So I expect him to make this one hell of a fight. I expect him to take advantage of this opportunity. This is a title shot for him, and it's one that he deserved. And he gonna make it a fight, man. I think he gonna put himself not only in the boxing public, on the radar in the boxing public, but I think a lot more people gonna know about OSHAQUIE Foster after this weekend in a good light. You get what I'm saying? In a good light, and it's good. Anytime you could get a new champion, new face, it's good, man. A lot of people ain't seen him. Like I said, he been out of sight, out of mind. He ain't been fighting on these big cards where people could see him, but I think now is the time, so I expect to see him make the most out of it, yo. Yeah, man, he been one of those dudes, one of those dark horses, Ghost, one of those guys that people ain't gonna fight unless they have to. And now he knocking on the door, you know what I'm saying, right there to potentially be a champ, man. I think I'm ready to see him get his hand raised. Just checking what's good with an undercard and boxing. What's good, family? How you feeling, bro? 21 can do something for me. 21 can do something for me. T, what's good with it, bro? The young lad, man. Shocking, I was tweeting at everyone asking to say what's up before it was radio silent. You know how that go, bro. People ain't talking. Started taking it serious. He hasn't lost a single round in a pro fight and got mad stoppages, man. I'm telling you, like, that's where I'm at with it. I get the 2 losses, but I look deeper than that. You know, the losses for me is only surface level, right? You know what I mean? After them losses, which was his last one, was a split decision loss. It ain't like he got dominated. Neither of the losses. He ain't been stopped. He ain't came close to being stopped. You know what I mean? That was back in 2016. Like I said, we in 2023 now, so you could do the math. The man ain't lost yet. So I expect him to, you know what I mean, take advantage, man. Bad pass, Shakur and everyone else, y'all rank high. Been said, yeah. Shakur said he was one of the best fighters at 130 when Shakur was still there. So that should tell you something. You know what I'm saying? He knew what it was. Who's Valdez? Oh, that's Valdez, Chucky. Oscar. That's Oscar. I think Pitbull KO's EDWIN. Hey, I'll tell you this. He damn sure gonna crash out in that fight. I mean, because that's all he do. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm not picking him to win. I think Santos got more boxing skill than Pitbull. I think Pitbull only shot is to go in there and try to, like, you know, go balls to the wall because that's all he know. You get what I'm saying? He gonna get right in there and just go for it. And although he got a fan-friendly style, that's just not a dude that I could really bet on beating people. You know what I'm saying? I think Santos got some good power of his own for sure. We seen that against Rayo, and to think he got dropped first and got back into that fight and put hands on Rayo. So, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if both of these dudes get dropped, knocked down, or whatever in this fight. But I think I'm leaning towards De Los Santos in this fight. EDWIN, man, I don't know. I think he can fight back. Pitbull, I'm just not impressed with his none of his wins since fighting Tank. Like I just can't get with that wild, you know, go crazy style. I just can't get with it. You know what I mean? He had me a little bit with the Mike Tyson bobbing and weaving, but now that's even pissing me off. Like, so I'm just not impressed with the way Pitbull approaches his business. I respect how he don't play with his food, but man, that dude, yo, no, I can't. Nah, man, Santos might smoke his ass. I'm telling you. because he going there being all wild. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a matter of time before somebody catch him. And I think he might be in there with the right dude. You know what I'm saying? Santos might really put some hands on his ass. And we took the Rayo fight basically off the couch. He got dropped. I had like a week to prepare. Let's run it back. He probably would do it worse. He better not put Rayo back in there with that, man. Pitbull don't have no that. You can't be knocked. Gotta beat his body up, Dub. Gotta beat his body up. Pitbull will keep fighting. That's why. Well, shit. Santos is actually a good fighter, Chucky, because he got one loss. So that's actually a good fight now. You know what I'm saying? Before that, I felt like he was just chasing a tank fight undeservingly because, you know, the guys that you fought since him ain't nowhere near that level. So at least this is a step in the right direction in terms of a better opponent that he's faced. This will be the best opponent he's faced since Tank. You know what I'm saying? Those other guys, the Gamboa and that other little small guy that he destroyed in like 3-4 rounds, man, those guys wasn't it. They didn't have what it takes to really test this dude. You know what I'm saying? I think Santos do. And I'm telling you, all you got to do is be prepared for those wild punches. I'm telling you, I know it's easier said than done, but that's just really what it is with Pitbull. He don't use a lot of technique. He don't use a lot of skill. He come forward, he bob and weave a little bit. You get what I'm saying? But he just throw those wild looping punches. That's it. That's all he do. I'm just not impressed with it. I'm not sold on it. And it's hard for me to bet for somebody that fights that way, especially when he finally going in there with somebody that could really do something with him. You get what I'm saying? Dude could really do something with him. So it's going to be a tough. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it go the distance. You know what I mean? Just a bit I would. But, man, I think Edwin might have it on this one. Think so. You seen Ryan on the stories of the Cubs, some chicks. Maybe that's why Benavidez Sr. said something about it was distractions or something. He didn't say what it was, but he was just saying Ryan wasn't focused, something like that. But it also sounded like he threw Ryan under the bus when he said I did the best I could with him. You know what I'm saying? You don't say that. You know what I'm saying? You say we did the best we could in camp and we just came up short. Like, I didn't hear that. I heard I did the best I could with him, and he kind of distanced himself from the loss as if he wasn't the coach, as if he wasn't the guy training him through the whole camp. You get what I'm saying? So I just didn't like that. And that's some reason that Jose Sr. just, he annoys me. You know what I'm saying? Edwin L. weren't even an L. Yeah, I heard about his close-ass fight or something like that. Excuse me, for the Ryo fight. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude was living his life. He was living his best life. Fate, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. The Otis out of the gym celebrating a sparring KO. oh, you talking about dude? Yeah. That's why I threw Earl in there too, man. That's how you know we do conversations over here. So I just I was touching on the OSHAQUIE Foster fight. It's possible. Yeah. EJ a real one. I'm telling you, there's one more reason to call this man the truth. And you could say what you want. You could try to be weird. That's a real dude, man. That's a real one, man, for calling that out like that. You celebrating KOs and shit like that. And the funny thing, I wonder, the bigger question is who dropped the footage, though? Like, how the footage even get put out? And you can't be mad at the guy that did the ass whooping because he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I know it didn't come from him, so I want to know who actually dropped the footage, but EJ definitely called that out, and that's just why he the truth. He continues to be that, you know what I mean, in and out the ring, man. Right when he could have easily took the you know, the easy road and said, yeah, man, and said something slick about Rollie, you know what I mean? Because I don't expect everybody to say what EJ said either, though. But that's just why he the truth, and that's just what it is. But Devin Haney got a good laugh out of it. That's what you get, though. Nah, rightfully so, though. Nah, because he be talking crazy about Devin Haney. Anytime you turn around, he talking crazy about Dev, yo. It's like all the time. Dev said he sent his ass to the gulag. Man, yo. Sent his ass to the gulag, man. Y'all had me up 4:30 in the morning talking about that, man. I don't care. Nah, that just for him saying that, that shit was funny, yo. Damn crazy. Oh, man. But nah, salute to EJ for calling it out. And just, it's on a more serious, you know, we always add the little jokes and laugh a little bit with the stream. You got to, man, because it is entertainment, right? But this, remember, I spoke on this before, and I think it was Lou DiBella that came out and said he feel like when guys get knocked out or hurt like that in sparring, that it need to be reported. You get what I'm saying? Like, not recorded, reported, like in terms of safety for health purposes. And that's one of those things, like you could, know what I mean? You could find yourself hurt. You gotta think, just look at it this way. And I'm all about perspective. You know, Rollie is coming off a knockout loss where he got dropped for his first time real bad. And on, you know what I'm saying? Got up, fight was over, right? Now, since then, now you getting dropped. They got Jahan Ingram listed as a super featherweight, bro. You get what I'm saying? Super fast 130. Yeah, you out here getting, you know what I'm saying? So that's not a good sign. Like, your punch resistance might not never be the same after getting chin checked in that ring by Tank. Because young boy hit you with a similar punch. I think it was a left, though. Wasn't the same exact way Tank hit him, but I think it was a left. And he a sucker for that hook, man. And I'm telling you, Benavidez Sr. starting to talk to that much. He the only one that make me, you know what I mean, just like, you know, other than that, I like Benavidez, David, but his pops, man, he do something crazy. He do too much. Yeah, man, I don't understand. Just to celebrate it that way was a little shocking. Like, he celebrated the hell out of that. Yeah, Dev said he sent his ass to the gulag. Leaking support. You stupid. But Dev didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Dev ain't do it. And Hector Garcia shit, that was funny. I'm sorry. It just be funny, yo. It'd be entertainment. I just don't take none of this stuff too personal when fighters do it, because reason why I feel like he got that energy with Rollie, because he always talking about him. Jelly Bean, salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. He always talking about him. Yeah, he sent his ass to the gulag. People sent it to him from there. Damn. Oh, so that's how they did it, man. So yeah, dude probably ain't even know he's being recorded at the time. AB, my bro, what's good with it, AB? Appreciate your style. Crazy, yeah, that's crazy. Rollie coach said, F everybody. Yeah, he did, right? He did. Bullet said, it's all good, man. F everybody, bro. Rollie been in the gym for years. He got shit to say about all those dudes. This funny. I'm sorry, y'all. This is funny because this is the thing. Rollie don't, I guarantee you, y'all, Rollie don't care. That's, if it's anybody that could get footage released of them getting put down or looking bad or whatever you want to call it, it's Rollie. I could guarantee you this does nothing to his confidence. He a different breed. All things real, Rollie Romero is a different breed. I guarantee you they probably trolling him in his comment section and all that. You know, most people don't deactivate their social media, turn their comments off. Rollie is a different breed. All things real, I got to give him credit because I don't think this will bother him. I don't think he going to care. Yo, I'm telling you, you know what he goes, Rollie mess around, get up and be like, man, I was winning every round up until that punch. You know how Rollie goes spin it. He don't care. He got knocked out in front of all of us with a single punch. And that man got up there. Did it look like it bothered him? He wasn't embarrassed or none of that. He did not care, bro. Appreciate you, Black Grass. Man, y'all punch the like button, family. We gonna cook for a little bit. And y'all can come up and cook too if y'all want to. I think Rollie coming for revenge to get that 140 belt. Yo, so look, let's talk about it because all this ties into something, right? We're gonna just have us a good conversation as we always do. My bro, Crush, Mr. PSA, Crush the Legend. What's good, bro? Yeah, man. So look, this ties into something because it's like while we messing around, Rollie getting an opportunity though. I know he done got put down, and that might look bad. You know, it might look bad, but he be all right. He be all right, bro. Trust me. If it's anybody that can get some sparring footage released where they getting put down, is Rollie. You did see him, bro. Rollie got right up. Yeah, I believe he still was hurt. But look what his intent was. His intent was to keep going, yo. I make the little jokes, and I don't have nothing personal against Rollie because I'm starting to think he's just an entertainer at the end of the day. And I think that's just what he is. He's an entertainer. I'm not mad at that, but he will fight you. He will fight you. And I don't care what you say. Everybody ain't going to tank Davis Rollie. Everybody ain't going to catch him how Jahan Ingram caught him in sparring. Everybody ain't going to do that to him. To be real. And I never thought I'd be sitting up here sounding like I'm even defending Rollie, but y'all know I don't defend the fighters. I just keep it real. Everybody ain't gonna do that to him. Rollie will give some people a tough time in there. I'm telling you, he a solid dude in that ring, man. And I ain't talking about skill and all that. I'm just saying here, rough ass, like what bro be calling him? Bro be calling him an MMA fighter. I think T be calling him an MMA fighter. That he rough, like, you get what I'm saying, and he's strong. So I mean, Rollie a tough dude, man. Kev, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? Tank don't care about no belt because he's a star, but he wants a rematch clause for a regular intern belt. We gonna get to it. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that because I know y'all want to talk about that. We gonna get to that. You did it pre-recorded. Bet. You posted it. You posted it, Brody. Tank destroy Rollie's equilibrium. I'm telling you, I think it's a good chance that his punch resistance could be damaged a little bit. To talk about this with you, yeah, man. I know. You know, we always could, man. We're gonna chop it up, man. We're going to, because this is a good topic, yo. And it's like I embrace the difference of opinion because there's a lot of different feelings towards the rematch call situation. And you know, I don't defend nobody. D1, what's good with it, bro? I just know it's more than one way to look at something. But yeah, let me get back to this Rollie real quick. We're gonna get to that Tank situation for sure. Rollie, funny yeah, man. Yeah, he funny, A1. At this point, yo, we just enjoy him. You just gotta enjoy him at this point. He's never really mad. He always talking junk. He'll get in there and actually fight you, for the most part. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, he's a funny guy to me, yo. Rollie he right what he's supposed to be. Entertaining, tough fighter right now. That's just what he is. Became a world champion. Facts, though. Facts. He's not a real talk, though, Ghost. All things real. The man, while we laughing, the man about to get a title shot. And this is what I was getting into. Not only is he about to get a title shot, y'all, but remember, a certain somebody else was supposed to get that title shot with Puello. Somebody else was supposed to get that. I know y'all remember who they was reporting supposed to get this fight with Alberto. It was supposed to be Gary Antoine Russell. So you get what I'm saying? It's funny how, you know, that was the reports. And we was all pulling for that because for one, I think Gary Antoine was ready. I do. But I got to commend, you know, Gary A., his team, whoever made this decision to say, like, they feel like they need one or two more fights. They need one or two more fights before they fight for a title. Man, yo, like, I know people will probably try to say, you could call that what you want. I don't think that's no duck. I just think that's a fighter and his team assessing things in a real way and trying to give themselves a bit more time to you know, to smoothen out some of these edges, you know what I'm saying, before they throw him in the fire all the way. And I really got to tip my hat to whoever, you know, them as a team to come up with that decision to kind of pull Gary A. back a little bit, specifically after that Rancis Bartholomew performance. You got to be real. I think that made a lot of sense. You get what I'm saying? Now, for one, I still think he would have been able to compete with Puello. I think he would have been able to, you know, possibly beat him. I still think it was a winnable fight for him. But the fact that these men were able to look at his last performance and say, you know what, there's some things in that performance that we really didn't like. So as a result, I think it'd be smart for us to just hold off on this title opportunity right now, go in the gym and fix some things before we get you, you know what I'm saying, before we get you all the way where you need to be. So I just think it take a lot to do that because, you know, opportunities don't come often like that in boxing, especially when your last name Russell for whatever reason. You know, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother live. But I think that the fact that these dudes turned down the opportunity in effort to get the product better before you put it out there is commendable, man. I really respect it, man. I think that's dope. I think it takes some real ass fighters. It take a real team and a real train of thought to look at a fight, be honest with yourself, assess it, and be like, yo, you just might not be ready. It's a chance you're ready, but they want to go into that situation 100% confident. And if they are not, sending them in there just to save face could be damaging to a young fighter's career. So before they did that, they pulled him back a little bit and they said, you know what, hold on, we need maybe one or two more, and we're gonna go for it after that. And I think that's dope, especially not knowing how or when that next title opportunity to come. It just takes some real ass people to do that, man. And that goes to show you that Gary, the Russells got something to bring to the sport of boxing, man, and I think that's dope. You don't get a lot of people that would do that. I know a lot of fighters, they would have went out there, people that threw their fighters out there, that have thought about the money, the belt, the attention that come with it, and they would have assessed the whole situation wrong and considered the performance last. What the team did is they put all that noise to bed, and they assessed the performance, and they said, you know what? Nah, you need a bit more time. You need a bit more time. And I think, look, like I said, that's just dope, man. That's dope. It's dope. I fight with Tank, but it wasn't right from the beginning. He never had a chance. I think he was a bit tough though. Boys, T-Rex. Rollie's resistance gone. Yeah, man. I think Tank could have messed him up a bit. And it's a real thing, y'all. That's a real thing. Once you start getting that chin checked a bit, it's a little different. And you got to think that's with headgear and big ass gloves on, y'all. And he still dropped them. And he hurt him bad. Legs was all bad up in the air when he was trying to get up. Yeah, man. Yeah, they high-fived and everything, bro. I don't know why they did him like that. That man, Amelia might have two-way. Yeah, I'm telling you, getting that opportunity against Puello is dope, man. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, Dub, that's how he kind of got it in a way, I guess. You get what I'm saying? And he going up, and he moving up to 40 for it. You know what I'm saying? So Rollie versus Pitbull, I've been calling it. I got Rollie by split decision. Rollie mess around and spark Pitbull. I'm telling you, yo. Nah, he might not knock him out, though. Pitbull is a tough dude. Give him title shot because of your name. 40 really don't got much going on. It's a weird how the opportunity presented itself, but it's dope. You know what I'm saying? You think Puello gonna put hands all over? Man, salute to Rollie for getting his opportunity and taking it, bro. Really not the same. I think Gary was fine, D1. I think he was fine. I think the stubbornness and the inactivity caught up with Gary. And when I say stubbornness, I mean I think he should have moved out of 126 a long time ago. That's just my thoughts. I think he should have did that maybe a fight or two ago. And he stayed there too long, and it kind of caught up to him. They waited for the right situation to kind of pry the belt from his hands, and that's what they did. So now you kind of hear Gary talking about 130 now. So it's like, see, you could have saved yourself a loss and, you know, some nonsense by, you know, electing to go to 130 a lot sooner, which is something I think he should have did. Yeah, Rollie young as hell, man. He ain't took a ton of punishment, not even in a Tank fight. He just took one hell of a shot that took him to another world. Shot, I don't believe it, because people saying Gary was getting that title shot, right? Yeah, but yeah, Ash, they think he they don't think he ready. They don't really think he ready no more. Yeah, they don't think he ready. I'm glad Gary Anton wasn't put in the fight. My bad. AJ fights on 4-1. Yeah, A1. Yeah, AJ and Franklin. April 1st, I believe, is the right date. Yeah. I'm glad Gary Anton wasn't put in the fight. He got hurt in his last two fights, and his overall performance hasn't been great. He fought top 7. That's what I'm saying. Take a real team to do that. Take a real ass team to do it. You know what I'm saying? Getting the opportunity. I'm guessing, I mean, the most I could explain with that was they moved Gary Antoine out of that situation because they felt like he wasn't ready. So I feel like when they do that, it's almost like Rollie filling in a strange way. I don't know how they, positioned it because he never fought at 140, but I hear he going up to 140 for the title shot. You know what I'm saying? And Gary A and his team pulled him back a little bit before they feel like he ready. Yeah. And it's some little mistakes. Again, those mistakes can be corrected. It's a matter of controlled aggression and not being overly aggressive. We seen him being overly aggressive and a bit emotional, like I always said in his fight against Rancis, and still managed to get the job done. So, but that's not always going to be the case. And his team was smart enough, real enough to identify with that, make a necessary change and just pull him back a little bit. And I think that's dope, man. He's going to make him a better fighter, I think. Yeah, he definitely did. He did in the sparring too, D, man. He was hurt. Did you ever checked it before 10? Yeah, that's what I say. I thought he was pretty damn tough. I still feel like he tough, even after Tank. But that punch resistance, I got my eye on that to see if, like, once you start getting dropped left and right, it get crazy from there. Moves up to the lower weight, higher weight. The opportunities, accomplishments mean something. Yeah, he did get the opportunity at Tank. He did at least get it. So I just don't know how they all the way justifying it, but I do understand Gary Antoine and them's decision to pull it back to that punch for 12. 8-ounce gloves, yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you. So it's a real thing, man, with that headgear and them big gloves, and he's still getting hurt like that. Right. Goes just stubbornness. That's what I call it. Stubbornness, ego. It's a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when he got in there, he always fought, yo. That's the thing I say. Like when he is there, he get in there and fight, bro. Man, ass always in shape. You get what I'm saying? He get in there and give us a good fight. He even gave us a good damn fight in his last one with one shoulder. You know what I'm saying? With one arm. So, but he let some prime years slip away from him, most definitely, yeah, most definitely. And I think it would have did him some good if he had went up to 130 a bit sooner, because he could have fixed this whole people not wanting to fight him problem. I always said that. That was just my feelings on it, but I still rock with the Russell family as a whole. They got something to bring to the sport. I think them pulling Gary Antoine out of that title shot was dope. Like I said, you got some people that's gonna say what they want. They could talk all they want. To me, I commend them for that. I think that's what's gonna make him a better fighter. And at the end of the day, it also tells me that, you know, we wasn't the only ones that seen the performance looking shaky. They seen it. So we seen it. They definitely seen it, and they made a decision to do so. And I gotta tip my hat to them, because I know a ton of other fighters would have had with that title shot off of ego and bravado and just said, you know what, we ready for it. We just gonna get better in the gym and throw you in there. Nah, they was like, nah, we not doing that. Not gonna throw you in there and just we gonna go back to the lab. We're going to fix some things. We're going to get you another fight or two, and then we're going to get back at it. That's how you're supposed to move a fighter, man, when you see something. Not this shit that Teofimo Sr. be doing with his son. Not that. Knowing your man looking shaky, but you keep justifying performance after performance. Pretty soon you're going to run out of justifications and excuses for your son, and you're going to have to look yourself in the mirror. He going to have to look himself in the mirror. That is the difference there. That's why I had to highlight that. And this is not the, tear down Teofimo or his pops in any way. It's just mentality, man. It's mentality that makes a fighter a champion before they even get that strap. And that's that right there. That's a real play that they made as a team. You know, I'm telling you, I for one, I think that's dope, because I already know how people will talk it. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll say he ducked them, or they'll find some way to spin this and make it a negative, but I don't think so. I think that's being real with yourself. You get what I'm saying? And that's what's going to keep you around. Being real with yourself, not sitting here with people patting you on your back, tapping you on your ass, telling you everything you do is great. You get what I'm saying? Understanding that not only that you young, you still growing, but it's some stuff you need to learn, and you need to learn this stuff right now before you get in there and fight for a title. So again, salute to the Russells. They caught something. I think we all seen some shakiness in both of the Russells' last performances, both of the brothers, and I feel like, for one, they could find a way to correct those mistakes and get better. And I think we got some real fighters still when it comes to them. They got something real to add to the sport, man. So salute to them. And next man up, salute to Rollie. Even getting dropped in the gym, you know what I mean? You get an opportunity to jump up to 140 and fight for a title, man. Who knows, man? Maybe you catch Alberto slipping. That'll catch everybody off guard if you happen to upset him. We do know upsets are a part of boxing. You know what I mean? Upsets are a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see how all this shake out. But from what I'm hearing, it's not Gary A. And not for the reasons I just mentioned. And it's looking like it's Rollie. So we're going to see. That's a solid fight. I ain't mad at it. I mean, shit, we going to see who wins. See if Rollie got what it take to get an upset. You know what I'm saying? Let's see Pitbull finally getting there with somebody that's worth seeing them fight. You know what I'm saying? Outside of a Gamboa and that small guy that I can't remember his name off top that he beat up like that. But Richmond Regal has some opportunities. Some of these dudes wasted, or even Luis Ortiz. You know how that go. Some dudes is just not favorites in boxing, but you know what I mean? But they love by the hardcore fans. Regal, one of them dudes, or Ortiz, more than likely, he's one of them dudes. But yeah, man, other news too, man. I just wanted to touch on this real quick because I ain't gonna spend too much time on it. You know, I know y'all seen, I did a video a while back on it when they had said they was ordering Triple G versus Lara. You know, and the Triple G, you know, we got news that he vacated that IBF strap. And I don't know what the hell for. I don't know what that mean for his career. I can't make sense of the move. I mean, he held it long enough. I don't understand why he wouldn't just defend it. why the hell just give it up? But you know, my question is, how many of y'all in here really feel like we gonna ever see a Triple G versus Lara? Y'all think he really willing to fight Lara at this stage of his career? So now you only got Lara left. So do you think that's an effort to make sure he fight Lara and nobody else? So you think y'all think we're gonna see a Lara and Triple G this year? Because I just don't know. Triple G just a confusing dude sometimes. Gave up the belt. I think GG is willing to fight anyone he always been. Man, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I'm not, and I ain't gonna say no duck or nothing like that, but I just think he moves a certain way. I don't think he no sucker, but I just think he moves a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the totality of his career and look at the timing in which he did fight people that was of note. For real though. Just look. Like, he'll fight Canelo in a heartbeat. He'll fight Canelo a fourth time right now if they offered it. The only guy is 6. I cannot say really duck. Yeah, I don't want to call him a duck, but I just say he moved. They maneuvered his career a certain way, in my opinion. Triple G. They just did. Like, I ain't saying he never faced nobody. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm not gonna try to trash his resume. I don't want to do none of that. I just don't think he's took all the absolute best challenges each time out either. Get what I'm saying? Like, remember at one point they was calling this dude one of the best middleweights of the last 25 years or something like that. Remember that? I know y'all remember that because I do. And I'll never forget it. The HBO wouldn't let you forget how great Triple G was. And it seemed like when HBO went, so did that extra push that he had, telling us he was so great. It's like once HBO went out of boxing, so did that narrative of him being one of the greatest heavyweights middleweights of the last 25 years. They was putting him in the same breath as Hagler simply because this dude had a knockout streak. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they moved him a certain way. I don't think he ducked people, but I just think he was cool with them picking his fights. And then most of them, to be honest, just was winnable for him. He was in the era where wasn't many great fighters at 60. Shit, there's still some names he could have put on that scalp, though. That's what I'm saying. There's still some meat on the bone. I'm going to just say that respectfully. I ain't going to challenge his resume and try to break it apart. I ain't got to do that, but you know what I'm saying? He challenged himself to a degree, but he's still there's some meat still left on the bone. And why I say that? Because if he was anybody else, you get what I'm saying? They wouldn't get the benefit of doubt. Like, they just wouldn't get it. Like, you get what I'm saying? They wouldn't get it. Nah, the only real, I guess, I don't know, Canelo. I don't know. You feel like he one of the best of the last 25 years? I mean, you know, I just feel like that was an HBO. He was a manufacturer of HBO. Now, he's a damn good talent. Don't get me wrong. He's a damn good talent, but it's a certain amount of it's a certain amount of fluff that come with marketing these fighters nowadays. You get what I'm saying? It's a certain amount of fluff. Like, they just, you gotta think that, man, nah, hell no. He just don't have he just don't have names. Maybe I guess the names are not there, but like I said, there's still some meat left on the bone for me with Triple G. I'm not gonna trash him because I don't do that at all, but there's still some meat on the bone. My thing is, I hope he do fight Lara because they talking about they ordered it. He's dropped the strap. I mean, he already 40, right? Ain't he 40? Yeah, I don't see him being around for too much longer anyway, so Triple G might be on his way out. The great Gennady Golovkin might be on his way out, man. Lara's Hall of Fame if he wins. I feel you. Yeah, dub stupid. Yo, the battle of the AARP cards, man. They both need to retire. Yeah, man, I feel you, bros. Lara in the Hall of Fame. Lara's a tough out, man. Lara's still tough for people. And the fact that he don't use them legs as much, he be sitting down them punches, man. Lara been a little more exciting in his fights, right? A little bit more offensive, right? Or am I tripping? I ain't saying he ain't no prime Lara, obviously no more, but he fighting a little bit more nowadays, man. Yeah, Triple G has some talent, some skill, but I just don't know. He left some meat on the bone. And you know, it's crazy how they get on everybody else for staying at one weight, but he stayed at 160 just fine. I ain't trying to hear that 168 shit because he ain't win. And he don't look like he belong up there. It's just not known names. That's what I'm saying, Ghost. That's the problem. Like, you get what I'm saying? Not to knock those opponents, but those were people that you just know he was going to beat. Like, I ain't not to knock him. Like, you know, he still beat some. So he got a good, decent resume. I don't want to say it's bad, but he left meat on the bone. Do they need to retire when they're at the top 5 and they wait today? Good question. Larry been sitting in that pocket. Right, Dub? You been seeing it, bro. Larry been in there sniping a bit more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nasty straight left. Right. You been sniping a little bit. We're going to see, man. But salute to Larry and Triple G. Hopefully we do get this fight. Like I said, we all know the news now. He vacated his IBF strap. They ordered for him and Lara to fight, so let's see if they really get it on. I know Lara will fight him. Lara will fight anybody, I think. Not like Lara, Juju struggling with dudes at their weight. Now, Lara been a little, like I said, a little bit more willing to stand in that pocket. So that makes him a little bit more exciting. You know what I'm saying? Now that you're older, I don't know. I think he was focused, man. I think he used to get raw deals, and it started with salute to Paul Williams, one of the more entertaining fighters. You know what I mean? That I got to watch, but that's how I got put onto Lara. I ain't gonna lie to you. One of the coming out fights for me with Lara was Paul Williams when he had that big ass hematoma on his head. I think I'm saying it right. That big ass knot on his head against Paul Williams, but he was tagging Paul Williams. I'm like, man, I was almost for sure after watching the end of that fight that Lara was going to get his hand raised, but they gave it to Paul Williams. I'm like, Lara just one of those dudes that cannot get a decision if it's close, bro. He can't get it. Box's mind was good with it, Brody. Appreciate you pulling up. OSHAQUIE live press conference is on Mario Barrios. Is on the undercard. Oh yeah, salute to Mario Barrios because the fighter I interviewed, Jalil Reddick, he signed to Mario Barrios' pops, I believe it is that he signed to. So salute to Barrios, and I'm glad to see OSHAQUIE getting that opportunity. Like I said, I think he's gonna make the most of it, and he's gonna do what he gotta do. You should just fight anyway and get it in. Right. You know, I don't think the belt should matter at all. Maybe training that time. That's crazy if he was, though, Ghost. I wouldn't know that, but if you know, shit, I can't tell you don't know that. That's crazy if he was half training at that time because he was nice, man. I still to this day, nobody is going to convince me that Canelo Alvarez beat Lara when they fought. Nobody is going to. I don't care what you trying to say you've seen, how you studied it. Nah, bro. Them copy box numbers was very telling, and the way I looked at the fight was very telling. Oh, knee pads. Kurt Rambis with the knee pads. Lara clearly beat Paul Williams. Facts, and they took it from him, Josh. They took it. That hematoma maybe swayed the judges. I don't know. Remember that big ass knot he had on his head? Man, it was looking crazy. He was fighting with it too. Feeding my boogies, never lost a fight. I'm telling you, yo, them junk be split. Yo, he don't be losing for real. Nah, Jared Hurd got him though. Jared Hurd got him. Jared Hurd caught him when he was old, Ghost. He got him a little when he was old. Larry got his ass a little bit. I don't know. Nah, facts. Canelo, Paul Williams, Angulo, Trout, Hurd, Shea Castano. He always been willing. I'm telling you, he got now. You get what I'm saying, Dub? Man, salute to you, Dub. That's a resume, man. I'm telling you, because just the fashion and when he fought these people. You know what I mean? Angulo was dangerous at the time. Angulo was the first one to put him down, I believe. He put him down twice, too. And he ended up stopping Angulo. You know what I'm saying? Lara got some special. He was a little special, man, in his day. What's that fight? Right, bro. Facts, bro. He landed 23 shots to the head. How you win? With body shots? I ain't never seen nobody land 23 head shots in a 12-round fight and still win. I ain't never seen that. I don't know where they got that from. Y'all punched the like button one time for me. It won't punch you back. I promise you. Larry better stay. I'm telling you, stay away. Stay far away. Hurd lost that in close. 114, 113. Weird. Lara? Hell no. He definitely, because he dropped him and everything. He was on Lara ass. DP Rocker, what's good, my bro? Appreciate you pulling up. What's going on, DP? How you feeling on this good Thursday? Don't lie, even though you watched at the time, got the win against her. I feel you, Ghost. That's your boy, so you know, you might be a little more generous. I think Lara got a little walked down in that fight because he was old, simply because he was older. And he was fighting a fresher guy in Jared Hurd. And Jared Hurd was on his A game at that time. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Jared Hurd, salute to Jared Hurd because I believe he's making a comeback as well. Dropped him in later in the fight, but early on, yeah, he was getting touched because you know Lara get touched. But I just felt like the back end of the fight won it for Hurd. You know what I'm saying? I believe, you know what I mean? He started really putting some pressure on Lara and really you know what I mean, putting a hurting on him down the stretch. It was a competitive ass fight. Ain't like he got his ass whooped, but I think Hurd, you know, eked that out. You know what I'm saying? He edged it out or whatever. But it still was a great fight, man. So wonder what wrong for her. Man, I can't say fully. Like, I could just speculate. Maybe focus. You know what I mean? Because his weight started getting a little crazy. And then that style is not conducive to having a long career. You get what I'm saying? You can't fall in love with taking punishment. Like that can't be it. Not in today's game, not in ever. But you get what I'm saying? I just don't. I think somewhere along the line he got comfortable with taking punishment. You get what I'm saying? And it was to his own detriment because you get him. He got in there with J-Rock. J-Rock put hands on him. You get what I'm saying? Like you just can't be that defensively irresponsible like that. Respectfully, you can't do that. And I like Jared Hurd. You can't do that because he didn't always do that. I don't know if people really watched him, but I watched him much earlier on. He did not always do that like that. He did not always take them punches like that. No, he didn't. He just got to a point in his career. I can't tell you exactly when it turned, but I could tell you it was a point in time where he wasn't taking them type of shots like that. He was not doing that. Facts, BC, you can't be blocking punches with your face, bro. I mean, De Los Santos with hurt Poodle. Fate, we might be getting that. So that's good. That's good for me if that's what we getting. I watch it. I tune in. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if one of them dudes can knock each other out. I want to see if Pitbull could win a meaningful fight since fighting Tank. You get what I'm saying? Or some other platform on app say Danny Garcia is going to school Lara and I come out because Lara got no. What? Yeah, that's why I say Ghost is I try to use my voice responsibly. I don't expect everybody to agree, but I don't just say anything, man. Like what, man? Lara just gonna get knocked out, huh? Yeah, all right, bruh. Get Danny Garcia powered in transition to me, in my opinion, to 154 with him. So him knocking Lara out, I don't see that. Where people just will say anything. Canelo chin was green when he was wobbled. Yeah, man. Yeah, Fate, he got wobbled. It's crazy because he beat Cotto and his brother. That's the only time I seen him hurt like that, man. He shook it off and went to work, bro. Or only 32, still can come back. Absolutely. I'm rooting for him, man. Somebody DM you the name after, but okay. Yeah. People just be saying anything, man. I don't know. I ain't got all the answers, but I think I'm pretty responsible with this shit, bro. But yeah, man. Rollie getting a shot, to my knowledge, with Puello. Let's see it. Even after he got dropped in sparring, it is what it is. Like I said, if it's one dude that could take a shot and still keep going and probably won't care and people could clown him and he ain't gonna care, it's Rollie. So he'll be all right. Let's see if we see Lara and Triple G this year. I mean, I would definitely tune into that, even though they both 40 years old. I still watch it. You know what I mean? You got Ray Vargas versus OSHAQUIE this weekend. I'm definitely tuning in that for the title. That's the fight of the weekend for me. That's the one I'm most interested in. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see with Pitbull finally getting there and fight a meaningful fight and EDWIN de los Santos, because I want to see it. That's another good fight. You know what I'm saying? Earl was spot on the money for calling the trainer out, and the coaches for celebrating a knockout in sparring, and that's why they call him the truth, because that's just how he moved. You know what I'm saying? Dev was funny. I expect Dev to get a good laugh because all he do every time you could turn the camera on, every time you hear Rollie speak Dev's name, he talking crazy. So I expected Dev to take a little dig at him, and he ain't say too much. He just said sent his ass to the gulag. Like that ain't nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? He just went about his business, a little laughing emoji, and just, you know, a little couple characters, and just went about his day. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even type nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? He only talked about what he see. Heard lost to Luis Arias, who lost to the same Keeler, who Demetrius on just slept, who got out. No, goes, you stupid. Message to Rollie, boy for day. Ray Vargas says he's ready for any style. Foster comes in with pressure, bro. You ready? If Ray Vargas say that, but I think if Shock mix it up, it's gonna be about being intelligent on the night. Shock just gotta mix it up. You know, you can pick when to brawl with him. You know what I mean? But I think he gonna go out there boxing and he gonna be picking his shots. I think he gonna work his way into the fight. I think he gonna find a way to win. I'm pulling for Shock, and I think he got this one. Johnny Q, my bro, what's good with it, family? Appreciate you pulling up, my bro. I believe him. Right. Just keep an eye on both Perro brothers too. Got a little in there. Is more talented, but the older one got 4 wins against Frank. He got something too. Both at heavyweight. Okay, dub. Guard, yeah, the gulag is crazy though. Deb. Don't ask me why that's funny to me like that, yo. Don't ask me, yo. But that's just funny to me. Man, Vargas will get slept. Yeah, I hope so. Foster beats him, take it anywhere. Word. I feel you. Coming out the pocket with Foster. It's not the last guy Vargas' fault. Foster hurts him. He will finish the job. I think he will too. Mark dropped Vargas, and he was way smaller. Right. Shock is a smarter fighter. He's more tactical and you know, technically and fundamentally sound than Mark Magsayo too. I'm thinking that's what's going to put him in a good position to be able to control this fight. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking him being able to pick his shots a lot better than Mark Magsayo. Mark Magsayo, in my opinion, is one-dimensional, man. He just come forward and swing big. Like, he go to the body occasionally, but to me, he's nothing. He don't use a ton of IQ. No disrespect. I ain't saying he's some stupid fighter or something like that, but he's just a come forward fighter, yo. He fight one way. You've seen it 2 fights in a row. You've seen it with Garrett. You've seen the way he approached the fight with a dude with one shoulder. Come on, man. He's just not he ain't it. Don't say nothing else about Pacquiao when he fight. Just let that man fight and don't say nothing. Just be quiet about that Pacquiao stuff, man. And we'll let it ride. We'll act like y'all wasn't just pushing him as the next Pacquiao or something. If y'all don't mention it no more, we'll just let it slide, yo. And we'll just like call it, you know what I mean? We'll just call it even. You know what I mean? Just don't mention it no more. This isn't more. Facts. Shock gonna come with something different. And it's gonna be an intelligent, tactical fight. That's what I'm thinking. He gonna make it one of those type of fights. You know what I'm saying? You already got him talking about whatever he gonna bring, so you gonna let him dictate the pace already, right? You should be talking about what you gonna do, no matter what he bring. You get what I'm saying? You just all this, I will be ready. I'm tired of hearing that because now that I've been paying attention to more boxing I watch, y'all fighters be getting away. A lot of y'all just keep saying that. Y'all gotta come with something better than whatever he bring to the table. I'm gonna be ready. Nah, especially if you ain't really been proven. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear what you gonna be ready for if he bring it to the table. Like, don't try that. That's the easy way out. I'm gonna be ready for whatever he bring. Nah, you supposed to be talking about what you gonna do to him. You know what I'm saying? You already let me know you gonna let him dictate the pace. You know what I mean, now I ain't got no gas tank issues. Nope. Magsayo, he's just limited, dub. To me, he's just limited. I ain't gonna call him trash or none of that. He's just a limited fighter. The fact that they even tried to sell us on this Manny Pacquiao protege 2.0 is laughable and it's disrespectful at the same time. That dude is not the guy. Don't mention no Manny Pacquiao when he fight no more. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go a little bit farther and I'm done with it. The only thing them two dudes got in common is that they from the Philippines and they got tattoos with big calf muscles. That's it. That's it, yo. That's about it. And they box. That's as far as it go. That's as far as the comparisons go. Don't say nothing else. He fights 0 like Manny Pacquiao. And the fake ass footwork he be doing. That's why he got that's why he got beat up. That's why Ray Vargas beat him up. I don't know who told him he was Manny, but I don't believe he was doing that before y'all started pushing it like that. This dude all of a sudden jumping around the ring. I know y'all know what I'm talking about too, because I've been paying attention. I'm trying to tell you, I don't just be watching boxing. I really, really be watching it, man. This dude all of a sudden think he's some damn, I don't know what he think, a ballerina. I don't know what he be doing in there, but it's goofy and I don't like it and it don't work. You not Manny Pacquiao. Don't say nothing else about Manny. It's disrespectful to that Filipino legend. Don't do him like that. Don't do him. Don't do him like that. False catch and shoot. Back foot mid range. Yeah, man. He's a school fighter, man. He's a school fighter. He got some dimensions to his game for sure. You know what I'm saying? You still want to see that show. They sleeping on Big Shot, man. I want to see him in there again because I think he getting a raw deal after losing that last fight. Put him in there. Nah, Shaw ain't no food. He ain't no food. See, that's what but see, if people really believe that and not just saying it, if fighters really believe that, then it should be easier for them to get opportunities if they feel like Shaw food. I definitely don't feel like that. He would have had to lose a lot more convincingly than that for me to feel like he food. And I don't feel like F.A. Jogger did nothing super special either. You know what I'm saying? He just was beating him to the punch and using the hell out of his jab and his reach for sure. He was using every inch that he got, bro. Chavez, Philippe. Freddie Roach pumped up his head up. Yo, I'm telling you. You see what I'm talking about, Dub? Look at the footwork, bro. One of the fights, I think it was the last one. He was sitting there. I was like, what is he doing? Yo, he really think he Pacquiao? So somebody ain't going to tell him? That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy. Max Sayo, that's crazy that your team letting you think you Pacquiao and they not going to tell you. Now, that's crazy. They really don't care about you. I'm telling you, they got you out there thinking you anything like Manny Pacquiao, bro. And that's wild. That's where you fall short. This is my issue with fighters. They just won't go out there and beat them. You got to go out there and try to go embrace it. Don't embrace the Pacquiao. You have no inner Pacquiao to embrace, bro. Just don't do that no more. Don't do no more dancing around the ring. Let it go. Pacquiao don't do that in the ring, bro. And his shit used to work. Yours don't work, bro. You get punched on when you do it. Don't do it. Man, you're not embracing it. You're not channeling your inner Pacquiao because you don't have one. You're not him. I'm telling you, the only thing y'all got in common, y'all box, y'all from the Philippines. Like, is he a southpaw or something? Like, maybe that. Like, other than that, just give it up, bro. Give it up. We know it's a marketing strategy and we sick of them gimmicks. That's why people don't be getting behind these fighters, man, because y'all always trying to sell us some unreal expectation of the fighter. Just let him go out there and beat Mark Magsayo. That should be enough for the boxing world. But nah, he got to be Manny Pacquiao protege. The next thing you know, he in the ring dancing like a fool, getting beat up, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look impressive against a one-shouldered Gary Russell. No, Mr. Gary Russell. I was about to say Gary Antoine. And he ain't been looking impressive since, bro. No, I'm not sold on his ass, bro. I'm not. You come forward, Johnny Kelly, come forward fighter that swing haymakers, go to the body occasionally, and then he dance around because he think he Pacquiao. Nah, that's wild. I'm not rocking with that. I won't tear him down, but I will critique him, man. He not Pacquiao. And that's the problem. If y'all wasn't saying that, I wouldn't be talking like this. So they did it. Put Shaw on pay-per-view, you buy the whole Damn, Ghost. Breaking news that Aaron wants to make Nate Diaz versus Canelo Alvarez. Man, you see, that's what Eddie Hearn problem is, Fate, out there giving away his own money. All right, they gonna shit can him in a minute. Watch, let him keep playing. Keep playing with them folks' money, bro. Co-main and man, y'all keep giving away them folks' money. Eddie, go ahead, keep playing. He tripping, yo. My Joyce Doug and Frank Sanchez. I don't know. Ain't Joe Joyce fight somebody, right? Big Tex, what's good with it, bro? You're a fool, bro. Nah, what your public perception is, man. I watch fights on mute. Yeah, I'm telling you, lately I've been plugging my headphones in, listening to it, and they be getting on my nerves. But I know how to tune the announcers out because I know when they got an agenda. You know what I'm saying? Joyce gonna get in there, Ghost. He gonna get in there and put fisticuffs on Frank Sanchez. Nah, man, I'm just playing. Slow Joyce, man. He just slow and steady though, man. That's it. He a tough dude to me. He a tough dude, and he'll wear you down. He'll grind you down. If he don't grind down Frank Sanchez, if Frank Sanchez is able to box and move and, you know, keep Joe Joyce on the outside, because I doubt if that's gonna be an inside fight. You get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's gonna box him. So if he can do that and stay out of harm's way, then I see him winning a decision. I don't think he's going to stop Joe Joyce, though. I could see him winning a decision, but it ain't going to be easy because that dude keep coming, yo. And he got sneaky athleticism. I don't even want to say athleticism. It's just, I don't know. He robotic a little bit, but it's sneaky in there. I'm telling you, man, he's a sneaky dude a little bit in there, giving him, Dub, man. He think Eddie think word ain't get back how he giving his own money away. He just giving it away at this point. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, if you're into, like a lot of these promoters, they all big on, changing people's lives. So since you into changing people's lives, how about you come get me from Jersey and go put me on one of them cars and get me some of that free money that you giving away? I mean, sharing is caring, bro. I go in there and take a little bit of punishment for one of them checks that you giving out. Yeah, word got back. Yeah, the fighter said you've been treating him real good, Eddie. Yeah, and you over there giving his own money away too. Yeah, we heard. It got back. So I'm just saying, so since you into the business of sharing and changing lives, don't you could, go hit me up over here in Jersey. Come send me a ride, man. Get me out there to one of them arenas, to one of them fights, man. Since you are giving out free money, bro, you giving it out, giving it to everybody else, bro. I want some of that money too. You know what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? I want some of that bread too, bro. Dude, put hands on. Ghost wants to see it bad. I wouldn't mind saying that it'd be a good fight, yo. It'd be a good fight. Why wouldn't it? Eddie Hearn changed my life, gave me Canelo. Know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now, hold on, Ghost. Hold on. What you Canelo? Now, hold on. Now, I think I draw the line right there. Now, I know he long in the tooth, but I don't think I want no 60+ fight veteran guy that played with tainted meat. Now, I know I said I wanted to check, but I wanted to actually be able to spin the check, Ghost. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to spin the check too. You know what I'm saying? Preferably with my faculties, you know what I'm saying? Now, with Canelo, it's a chance that stuff could go horribly wrong for Just. And I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that kind of trouble in my life. I don't think so. Maybe we could go with something like, you know what I'm saying, Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying? Just Do versus Ryan Garcia, respectfully. He out here doing body shot challenges anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he had no problem trying to fight me, you know what I'm saying? Picasso, what's good, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Since he giving away money and stuff, you know what I'm saying? He said, relax around. Free lunches, man. I'm telling you, bro. He giving out that bread, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Dude, run around. That man got no knees. He gonna be doing that bluffing he be doing, Canelo. You know what I'm saying? All I need to do is to be able to train and move for 12 rounds, moving. You know what I'm saying? It might get critical in there. Then I tackle him when he come in, like grab him up, keep clenching. You know what I mean? Or I get, you know what I'm saying? I pull a Curtis Harper and just like right before it start, just walk out. You know what I'm saying? Bond board with fans. I'm telling you, man. They've been through worse. Nah, but Eddie's not seriously. Or somebody get Eddie on the horn. If you're really interested in changing lives, you definitely, you know what I'm saying? I'm a candidate for that. You could come out here to Jersey, man, see what I got to offer. You know what I'm saying? I got some reach, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I know you could find somebody on that stable and give me some easy bread, Eddie. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Sharing is caring, bro. You out here doing it for everybody else. Word got back that you treat them fighters very well. And we know you giving away this own money, bro. You bleeding them. You ain't bleeding them dry, but you bleeding them, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're bleeding. 24-foot ring. 50. Appreciate everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button, man. Just had to add a little bit of humor to the stream. But appreciate all y'all, man. On this more serious note, man. Salute to OSHAQUIE. I'm tuning in for that fight. Like I said, Lara and Triple G. I hope we do see it. You know what I'm saying? ERROL is continue to be the truth, calling out trainers for celebrating knockouts and sparring. I did hear somebody was responsible for why that tape leaked, but I ain't gonna say their name because I don't know if it's true, so I ain't even about to say it. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? Rollie about to get an opportunity at 140 against Puello for a belt. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope. EDWIN Santos and Pitbull Cruz is supposed to get it on, so that's another good fight for boxing. these are some good fights. You know what I mean? Even a 40-year-old fight is good for where it's at, because you just don't know how it'll turn out. So you don't know. Lara is you just never know with Lara. So I think if that is safe to say that as long as he ain't boxing, you just never know with Lara, and you can't completely count him out. He's just one of those fighters. You know what I'm saying? You see me as a Gary versus Williams and Payton. Oh, I ain't even think of nothing like that. Rollie got no defense, but we undefeated. You can drop Rollie. Yeah, he got some. He got a little bit of pop. I think Rollie, as long as he, you know what I mean, his punch resistance is in question right now, just to be honest. His punch resistance is in question a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you know he load up and he make that sound every time he punch. I'm telling you, that's how Jahan caught him, doing all that. Yeah, yeah. You can't do that, bro. They can hear you doing that, man. He's slipping them shits. That's how he caught you, bro. I'm telling you, he gotta chill. I'm telling you, but Mr. Gary and Williams and Payton, I never even thought about that fight. Listen, man, that dude throw a ton of punches. If Gary is healthy, he gonna make a good fight with anybody. I don't think nobody would just run through Gary Russell. To me, that's just me. I know some people don't think he's that good. I think he's smart. I think Gary's an intelligent fighter. You might not think he's the best, but I think he's gifted as well. I think he still got that crazy hand speed. You know what I mean? He know how to handle himself in that ring, bro. Like, and again, if you see the way, I know Max Sayo ain't the craziest opponent, but anytime you disarmed and you down to one arm, bro, and you still manage to outbox a dude and out slick him and skill him, in my opinion, you got something with you. So, man, I mean, that'd be a tough fight for sure, man. Williams and Payton, because what would that be at? Shit, damn, that's 35 goes. You gonna just jump 30, huh? Yeah, Johnny, you know the sound, well, bro. Hey, that's how he be. He's something different. I ain't heard about Rollie Chin before. Nah, you know, Pillow Fist was dropping Rollie years ago. Nah, I never knew it. Sure, with everyone of the names catch a flame. We gonna get you a big fight. Oh, that's what you try to do, you fool. Kevin Johnson heard Rollie sparring too before. Yeah, and so did Dream Chaser some years ago. Dream Chaser caught Rollie too, and Rollie. Remember the one where Rollie took the dude down like an MMA takedown and got into a little scuffle? That's the dude that had clipped him too. Bruce Gas, salute to the OG. How you feeling, Bruce? Appreciate you pulling up. Big fight, Mr. Gary. Want to tank? Want to make it Williams and Payton? Yeah, man. I mean, look, if he can get a big fight like that, go for it. Why not? I ain't against it. But yeah, man. So I don't know if it's the same people in here, but you know, I didn't mention, I ain't get into this Frank Martin too. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Rollie flashback to his judo days. So man, I gotta ask y'all, because somebody did mention it, and I knew that people was talking about it, so I was gonna chop it up a bit before we slide out. What y'all thinking about this? What y'all thinking about this rematch clause drama? I'm gonna just call it. What y'all think about this rematch clause drama? I'm hearing different things. We always hear different things in boxing, and information never stay the same for long in boxing. That's one thing I noticed, unless it's, you know, something that is signed, sealed, and we know it's about to be delivered. Other than that, you know, information just don't stay the same in boxing. 1 minute is this, next minute is that. You know what I mean? And I just think it'd be smoke and mirrors, man. I do. I think it'd be a lot of much to do about nothing. Is that the way to say it? Like, it don't be about nothing. I think people got a real interesting way of trying to draw interest to a fight. And reason I say that, and I'm just putting it on the situation as a whole. I ain't even getting into who it is and who it's not. I don't even care. I will say this, you know, I just think they got an interesting way of trying to draw our attention to a situation, especially in terms of trying to sell a fight that should be pretty much sold. Like this been going on for years now. So at this point, I don't think y'all need to pull out no extra tricks. And I ain't saying this could be just exactly what they saying it is, right? But I'm only playing devil's advocate because you know, a lot of times in boxing, they just make a lot of noise about nothing, and it just get people to talking. And before you know, we going back and forth and arguing about some shit that really don't even matter. So before I even do that, I just assess it the way I assess it. It could be what it is, right? Say if it is what it is, you know, you got some people saying, Tank, why would you need a rematch clause with Ryan Garcia? He a YouTube fighter, his social media star, you know. you doubting yourself. You got doubts. You should only need one fight. You get what I'm saying? And I get it. Look, I ain't mad at nobody that feel like that. I understand why you feel like that. You get what I'm saying? But for me, it's like, I don't know. Would you, like, if you got the option to, I don't know, leverage something in the situation, do you do it, or do you leave that on the table? And reason I say that, like, you could attribute it to doubt if you want. If that's the route you want to go, I have no issue with it. It's cool. For me, it's like I could see that, and now I could see also, if you got an opportunity to do something, why not do it? Get what I'm saying? What if something crazy do happen? Like, do that necessarily mean doubt if you just crossing your T's, dotting your I's, or do that just make you look bad? You get what I'm saying? It's all how you want to look at it. For me, it could be, I could understand it on both sides. That's why I'm just do. I could understand that people like, nah, he doubting himself, bro. He shouldn't need no rematch. He said he was gonna fight, you know, Shakur and Dev next anyway. So why would he want 2 fights with a dude that, you know what I'm saying? I get all of that. I understand, you know, so I get it. For me, it's like, what if I play devil's advocate? What if some crazy happened to him in the fight? Like, what would it be smart? Like, say if it did, and you just, you know, scrap the rematch clause, right? Just say hypothetically, you get into the fight, something crazy do happen. What would be one of the first things you think people would say, other than, damn, he got beat? You get what I'm saying? Well, you know, the obvious things, but then, you know, one of the first things would be, well, you should have put a rematch clause in there. You get what I'm saying? So it's a question, it's a conversation, because you unless you inside his head, you don't know what he doing. It's all up to our interpretation, our speculation, right? So, you know, is it doubt? Is it just a good business move, or is it just more fluff? Is it just more misdirection in the fight that's already really about to come? You get what I'm saying? So it's, you know, it's a lot of different ways you could go with it, but I'm never gonna tell nobody wrong. If you of the belief that it's doubt and he shouldn't this, that's cool. You'll never get no argument from me. But I just present it on both sides. Like, I try to be fair to any situation like that. When you forced to just speculate, so we just don't know. But it could be good business, just being smart, or it could be doubt. It could be that. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You can go either way you want. Oscar knew what the play was from the jump. Never wanted it, and I'm more of the belief that, you know, Oscar would be the one, if anything. I don't think it's Ryan. I know people might think that's crazy, but I just don't think it's Ryan. I don't think Ryan is the guy not wanting to fight, and I truly think he's willing to go in there and test himself. Crazy enough to do it. I think he's brave enough to do it. I do. I mean, give him 200K bonus. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that too, Ghost. Now look at it. Ryan drops Rollie. Man, quick. My sis, appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? Man, this is boxing. Anything can happen. That's where I'm exploring at. For me, anything like this, it's a conversation. So I leave room for people to, you know, add to it. You get what I'm saying? I look for y'all to tell me what y'all think as well. Like, I can sit here and tell you what I think, but I look at it on both sides, and it could be a combination of all of that shit too. You know what I mean? Maybe it could be good business. Maybe it could be some, you know what I mean, some little doubt creeping in. It could be, but it's just speculation, right? You know what I'm saying? But for me, I lean, I don't lean no way. It's just, it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more BS, really. You know what I mean? It's just an excuse for something to get in the way. So let's not let that be a reason no fight happen. You know what I mean? Get that fight done, because you already took the people this far. So they owe it to us as fighters to deliver that fight. Get it out the way, move on, and continue to, you know, do them. You know what I mean? Respectfully. And then, like I said, my attitude is I'm going to tip my hat to Ryan for even getting in the ring. Even get in the ring with Tank. I don't care what you say. For me, even get in there is impressive to me. Because, you know, he would have, you know what I mean, all that clout chasing, all that name, you know, just asking for him for so many years. And then you finally really get in there when it's time. I got to respect it. You know what I'm saying? I got to respect it. And I ain't mad at him. Can't put it one side of rematch clause in him doing good business. I kind of think so too. I kind of and not to say that Tank is Kambosos, but I think that's what Kambosos did too. in his favor, because I felt like for him it was smart business, because he knew it was a real good chance he could lose the fight. Now, I'm not saying Tank feels that exact same way, but who knows, right? You know, I'm not going to tell nobody not to think that if that's what you think. You know what I'm saying? I don't argue for nobody. I don't, you know, I don't sway your opinion if that's how you feel about it. For me, it could be business. It could be doubt. It could be, I mean, just crossing T's, dotting some I's. Like, it could be a what if, you know what I mean, type of thing. And Ryan would never rematch no matter what the circumstances. Right. So again, like, it's just more than one way to look at something. But I'm different. I understand there's no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong answer. Only he truly know, right? Only him and his team truly know what it really is. Like, I've heard people say it's Ryan that's doing it. I hear people say it's Tank and his team. I hear people say it's PBC. I hear, you know what I mean? The blame game. I'm not a fan of that. That's exhausting. So what we do know, if it's on his side, it's not Ryan. That you do know. But again, why is the big question for people, and they can't get over it. Everybody got their own interpretation of it, and I'm cool with them all. You know what I'm saying? Just make for a good conversation, and then when it's all said and done, maybe we get the answer to that question, or maybe we won't. But you know, that's why you know, people are free thinkers, and that's good for a healthy conversation anyway. Now, Lee Wood, Michael Conlon was winning the whole fight and got caught. He wants a rematch, but Lee not giving him that. If a rematch call, could have had a rematch and made right. That's true. What you gonna call a salute fan? Appreciate you pulling up. Oscar need that possible pay. He was about to sell shares, begging a fight in the zone. As you would say, losses in boxing. Good point, bro. Good point. Yeah. You know we here for it, my bro. You know we here for it, Johnny Q. You know what I mean? If Oscar, in my opinion, he never wanted to fight. Tank and Ryan both wanted. Right. That I'm of that belief, Rick. Out of the two, I don't think it's the fighters. I think I would think it's Oscar. You know what I mean? Because they hear shit. Is Ryan a fighter? He fight. You know what I'm saying? He said he wanted it. I've heard from credible sources that he's actually put his foot down in terms of making this fight too, and being willing to like really make it happen. So again, I like the energy and the things that I'm hearing from the side of Ryan Garcia, him the fighter. Like from what I'm hearing, like he ain't on no whole shit. And I just gotta get, you know, I give credit where it's due. Holding up the fight. Rematch clause. I say like Ryan had that. Tank said before that he would be the B-side. The Ryan, yeah, he did say that. He did say that. And sometimes that's why bravado could put you in a weird situation, because bravado could be meaning saying something that you actually would do. But then when you sit there and think about it and you got a team, you get what I'm saying? That's the thing. You could bypass all that and just go into the fight. But my thing is, I feel like when you got a team that you make certain decisions with, your mouth say one thing, but your team gonna work out something else, or you gonna have, it's gonna be more than you just making that decision, but ultimately you can make the decision. So it's just a matter of which way you want to go with it. You get what I'm saying? I say, man, I get it, but not if this is gonna be a potential roadblock. I say scrap that and don't even, you know what I mean, and just, you know what I mean, bet on yourself anyway, like you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Bet on yourself how you did stepping out the shadow. You know what I'm saying? And go in there and beat that boy ass anyway, because that's how I look at it. You know, apps, boxing took losses, COVID lacrosse. Right. Appreciate that. What you call it? People say Tank fighting Ryan ain't nothing because trend followers and real boxing fans, in my opinion. I feel you. I feel like the thing is with Ryan, he got a real casual fan base. I don't think he has a ton of hardcore fans. I think he might have some. That's just being fair. He might have some, but not many. I think his fan base consists of a younger crowd and more of a casual fan base. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. You know what I mean? And I think because of that, you know, with the fighter that he would be getting in there with, I think he would have a nice amount of people to show out for him. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot of people. I think it's enough people in the world, oddly enough, that truly think that man to beat Tank, which would make that fight fun, because you know Tank put asses in seats, right? You put the two together, man, you got to have you a hell of a show. You know what I'm saying? I think despite I don't say his social media popularity, 100% translates to ring success and putting asses in seats. I wouldn't say that, but I think it's a fair amount of people that do come out to support that dude and Ryan Garcia. Make the fight for, yeah, right, Dub. I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you. We just too close for anything stupid to get in the way. Just get rid of it. You get what I'm saying? Just make it happen. That's where I'm at with it. Like, because you want to go back and forth, that ain't gonna get the fight, and make that shit happen, bro. You came this far. Don't go out looking like you needed something extra. Like, just go in there and beat that boy ass anyway. But I like I said, I can understand from a business standpoint that you being safe is you better to be safe than sorry. Like, you got to think this your career on the line. So, you could go in there and be bravado. Oh, I don't need this, and be super cocky. You could have that approach. You know what I mean? Because you have said things that would, expect for people to expect you to move that way. So I get it. That's why I won't tell nobody wrong if that's what they're saying, something he said before. But I could also understand saying something is one thing and doing it is another. It's not so much. It's not as simple and is black and white or just, oh, I'm a liar. It's like you didn't think that through when you were saying it. It's not that you wouldn't do it, but if you make decisions with your team and you said that, you got to think when they say stuff, that's just you talking. But when you go back to sit down, is that going to be a team discussion or is that a you thing? Do you normally, make those decisions by yourself or do your team? You get what I'm saying? So I'm just being real. Like, I'm just looking at it everywhere around the board. You know what I'm saying? Ryan got a TikTok fan base. He definitely got one. Insta too. He definitely got one. But I did, my bad, that Ryan, Oscar has no beliefs. And when Oscar said the same thing about Canelo and Floyd fight, we know. Yeah, man, that's a good point, bro. In terms of like not wanting it. And I do think Ryan do want that fight. Yeah, like I said, I do. And I salute him. And getting in the ring just alone would be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Him getting in there alone, that's what's up. Boxing need more people standing on business. And this would be a chance for not just Ryan, Tank to get in there and stand on business too, because this is the fight this is the direction we going. So get on in there, handle business, and, take him up out of there, man. Go do work. Do work, man. People will tune in for this fight on both sides, right? It's like Rollie, but more trendsetters on IG, YouTube, TikTok. Yeah, I think it's a certain audience that maybe people don't understand that I think does actually tap into him. And I'm not saying the bulk of his audience are the money spenders, right? But it wouldn't be realistic to say that he has no fan base that's coming out buying his tickets, right? You know what I'm saying? His fights don't do bad. From what I hear, I thought his last fight or so did well in terms of attendance and things like that. So what I'm saying is you already got a Tank Davis that's a cash cow in itself in terms of actual bringing the audience there. You know what I'm saying? So you figure you put that with a guy like Ryan, I think it could generate interest from a different audience than what Tank is normally going to bring out there, because you're going to bring the crowd anyway. So anything else is icing on the cake. And I do think it's a fair amount of people that really, truly will show up for the kid, man. I do. I don't think they was ever going to fight. They both avoiding Devin Haney. We're going to see. We're going to see if that's really the case, too. We're going to see if that's really the case. But Ryan at 40, well, allegedly, and it's going to be a catchweight fight. So we'll see. We'll see who really avoiding them. For me, I do know certain things have been said right now from all fighters, and I made of it what I will, and I've heard what was said. So I expect a certain kind of moves being made after these fights get out the way. Thrill Hill, salute, my bro. What's good with it? How you feeling, bro? I'm still in here, man. Traveling, man. Safe travels, bro. Appreciate you. BC. Ryan get hate because he mad corny and it pisses us off. You know it. From a business standpoint, my fan point, Trump's my business. Right. And I get you. And see what I'm saying? That's why I love the conversation, because I'm not a right or wrong dude, so I don't have to stand firm on no one side. I play the fence, and that might be corny, but I ain't got to lean too heavily to more one side or the other. Like, I just understand it. It's what it is. I'm more so going to be, I'm waiting for the end result. Like, I know what the fluff is, but I'm waiting for the end result. You know what I'm saying? Like, because regardless of what any of this is, if it leads to an actual fight and you get it out the way, then you get what I'm saying? That's why I call it fluff, because this is the shit before the fight. That's unnecessary. But I'm with you, man. I agree with that point, man. Your standpoint trumps your business. Nah, that's right. Now, I mean, that's for them to sort out. We ain't got to sit there and try to understand all the bit. We deserve to fight. You get what I'm saying? So we ain't got to, and I'm with you. On this boxing and try to look tough, face offs, it looks so awkward doing it. Not like that. Just to smile and shouldn't be friendly because that's what he truly is. They're not being ducked by nobody. Yeah, but I've heard that be said for years. He hasn't been ducked. I've heard he say he's been ducked for years. I'll say time is gonna really tell y'all. Like you gotta think, man. It's only so long that people can avoid fighting who they must fight. You get what I'm saying, y'all? I truly, firmly believe that. And sometimes it take a little bit because it'd be a lot of back and forth, right? But I think time reveals all things. And I'm going to just keep pushing that. I feel like people jump the gun a lot. I don't. I just wait for situations to play out because I know there's only so long. I believe in the term, the walls closing in. I swear I do. In boxing, I believe that. And it's only so long you could jive the people. It's only so long you could mislead us. It's only so long you could justify bad moves or not standing on business. It's only so long before everybody see everything for what it is. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Most people. So I think it's just a matter of time before we really see if people are being ducked, avoided. We ain't going to have to speculate it, guess it. We're going to know it. Yeah, I really do. I feel like that. But right now, too many people get duck jackets. And I just can't rock with it because everybody can't fight everybody at the same time. So everybody can be a duck at the same time. Like you got to make it make sense. And I feel like that term is just overused. Like it's overused. It don't have the same substance to it no more. Like I've heard somebody say Errol Spence ducked Terrence Crawford before Terrence Crawford got to 47. And they was dead serious. They got a whole channel and everything, y'all. They got a whole channel. This person dead serious said that. So you get what I'm saying? Those are the things that just take away from that word duck. I just can't rock with it no more. Everybody get that jacket put on them. All somebody got to say is, yo, I want to fight such and such. They ain't got to do a damn thing to actually fight them. They could just say it. Mind you, they could say it, go about their business and fight somebody totally different. But you let the right person catch wind of that call out, which is not really a call out. You just express interest in wanting to fight somebody or being willing to fight somebody. They say that fighter got ducked. That's not, it take more than that, man. It take more than somebody saying, yo, I'll fight such and such. And then don't never do nothing. I go for any fighter, anywhere, anybody. If you say you want to, if you can't say you're duck until you actually done something to get a fight with somebody and you have some clear-cut evidence that, yo, that person don't want to fight me. And this is what I'm saying. It doesn't hurt, y'all. Like much as people say they hold fighters to their word, sometimes people got selective hearing. People will tell me a certain fighter ducked another when that fighter will even come out and say he never been ducked by that other fighter. I ain't got to use no names. It's just in general. I've heard it. Somebody will tell me this such and such is being ducked by such and such. Then that fighter will be and won't even come out and say that. I just seen an interview where a guy was pretty much asked that and he didn't say that. He could have came out and said, yeah, this dude's ducking me. He ain't say it because he knows it's a little more complex than that. At some point, I know we fans and supporters of the sport, I get it. But at some point, you want to understand enough of the business where you're not just throwing the duck term around where this holds no weight. You want to make it make sense. Like it's nobody's going to, you will hear 3-4 people all ducking one fighter. When that fighter even has no intention of fighting all those guys, how are they all ducking? It's weird. That's not possible. It's not possible. 4 different people like where you dudes got whole other situations going on. There's no way that fight don't even be a realistic fight. It just be something somebody had mentioned. And if it don't happen, they'd be like, oh, he ducked him. That's why. Nah, man. You got to have more business done than that than say some ducking. That don't make sense to me. Don't fit the agenda, man. I just don't like putting duck jackets on no fighter that really ain't ducking. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin versus Keyshawn Davis. That's a hell of a fight, and it always will be whenever they do make it. Jay Miller, salute, family. Appreciate you pulling up. Frank Martin versus Ryan. Trying to get somebody chopped up, man. These trades, they getting crazy. A1. I'm waiting on the video. I know you got one. I know you got one coming. and even wait around the industry and certain things. Like, yeah, man, a lot of these dudes as fighters, they fight at the end of the day, but a lot of times these fights, some of these fights, just being honest, something people don't say enough, a lot of these fights sometimes don't happen because neither of the fighters be putting themselves in position to actually make the fight. And outside of shit talking to each other, that's all they be doing. People do not get that, man. Dudes be talking the same type of stuff until you actually lift a finger to try to do some business that will get you to that fight, other than just saying it out loud where people can hear you. That's not making a fight. That's not how a fight get made. Y'all know that. Somebody got to lift a finger. I don't care who do it. Really? Because I don't want to blame nobody. But I know, based on what fighters say, if when they want to fight, they fight each other. Fighters fight. I've heard them say that on both ends. Like, when fighters want to fight, they gonna fight. That's all. And I know a lot of these opportunities don't present themselves the way fans make it seem, and they just be like, well, such and such ducks. Nah, man, you want that word to have some type of validity to it when you say it. You don't want to just throw it around. Such and such avoided. He's ducking. Nah, some dudes really do be getting avoided. They do. But everybody can't be a boogeyman, yo. That's all to it. And I think in due time, the walls are closing in. Y'all, I don't care which way it go. I promise y'all. And this is my promise to everybody that's in here. Y'all smash that like button. If I see any fighter in any division, any fighter I watch that I speak on, any fighter in boxing, because I love the sport, if I see unequivocally that you are ducking somebody, I am going to call that out accordingly. It's nothing personal. It's not in the effort to tear the fighter down. It's not in the effort to damage the sport. It's in the effort to call you out for not standing on business and hold a fighter accountable for what they said. That's all you're supposed to do. That's it. That's all. I will do that as I see fit, as I see it across the board. Everybody in here got my word on that. You will never see me fanboy for no fighter. I ain't got to lie, make up excuses. If you don't want to fight, you don't want to fight. And I promise you, I will call that out. And I feel like time will reveal all things where we could sit back and say, hey, we know without a doubt this dude ain't trying to fight. We're going to know that because time is going to tell. There's only so many avenues for you to turn when you're in the same division. I'm going to say it again, especially when you're at the top. There's only so many avenues and streets to turn down when you are at the top. You know why? Because you are going to be expected to fight top fighters. You are going to be held to the standard of a top fighter. So I feel like these next fights puts that exact kind of pressure on everybody, because everybody been talking. Let's be honest. Name a fighter that ain't been talking. That's what they supposed to do. This is supposed to be entertainment. They going to talk, but as they talk, and when those opportunities present themselves and they don't stand on business, we can all as a community call them out and hold the fighters accountable in an effort to get them to understand that we, the audience, want them to stand on business. That's it. That's all. We want to see the best fights possible for the money that we pay. That's it. It's not in the effort to fanboy. You don't have to tear the fighter down. I promise you, if I see any fighter ducking, I'm going to call it out how I see it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Somebody could come up here and tell me I'm wrong, but I'm not going to be premature. A lot of times we premature with these duck jackets. Everybody can't just be ducking everybody at the same. It just don't make sense. But you know what's going to make sense out of all of this? Time. Time will reveal all things. I promise you, especially when you are at the top level. You only have so many avenues to turn down before somebody say, hold on, bruh, I said, you a top fight. You ain't trying to fight nobody. You really ain't trying to fight nobody. And we gonna all see that. Get what I'm saying? We're gonna all see it in every weight class, not just some, every weight class. Nobody is exempt to honest, constructive criticism or being held accountable to the standard that they set for themselves. If you say you a dog, if you say you're like that, if you're a top guy, move like it. That's all we ask for, because if you move like it, then that means we're going to get the fights we're supposed to get, win, lose, or draw, and we still going to support you. Am I right or wrong? That's how it is. I hate the unfair duck jackets. And Kello Netter, salute, fan. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, man. Bud and Ron had ducked out of fights, but stiff out of hand. Yeah. It's a lot. It's some of it that's definitely taking place. It's a fair amount of it, but we just throw it around everywhere now. A fight could just get mentioned. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, you know what blows me right now, right? I could just use this as an example. The most common one, right? You got people that really push that Errol Spence duck Terrence Crawford, right? And I'm not even going to get into that. I'm going to just make a simple, quick point. You got people that'll hold that, like they'll run with that to the ends of the earth that he ducked them. But then you could simply ask a Terrence Crawford, did Errol Spence duck you? And he going to say no. And what would the fans still say? If the fighter is saying out his own goddamn mouth that he ain't duck him, how am I going to believe what a fan is talking about when a fighter is telling us out his own mouth? How we just heard a fighter say out his own mouth that dude's, and he had an opportunity, he would have said it. Yo, if he truly in his heart of hearts felt 100%, it was as simple as this fighter is ducking me, this is why this fight ain't happened, he would have said it. And he didn't. I heard exactly what he said. You know what I mean? I ain't got to refer to the interview. I listen intently for a reason. The duck tag is, we're going to be able to apply duck tags in due time, y'all. I know people got an itchy finger when it comes to that, but I'm telling you, man, we going to be able to apply these duck tags very soon. Trust me. People don't have nowhere else to turn. And anywhere, any top fighter in any weight class, any top fighter in any weight class, you're going to know very soon if they want to fight anybody. You're going to know it. I promise you we will. We all going to know. That's just where you just got to let things manufacture. Don't be so quick to don't let it play out. I'm telling you, let it play out. You're going to see everything you need to see, and we're going to all call it out. And I guarantee this is something I could give all y'all my word. You will never see me fanboy or not call a spade a spade. That's what my name represents, both sides of the spectrum. In doing that, my name doesn't ask me to be biased. It asks me to be fair to boxing as a whole. So that's what I do. If I see any funny movement, any you backtracking, or you just not simply standing on business when them opportunities present itself, I promise you I'm going to say it. And I'm going to do it in a way where I ain't got to tear you down, but I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm not here to try to be cool with every boxer in the world, but I'm going to be respected. My voice, if anything, I'm going to be respected. That's what I am going to be. I'm going to call it how I see it. And in doing so, I'm not going to tear the fighters down, but I ain't going to make premature judgments either. A lot of people do that and they don't even realize it. You got to let some of these situations play themselves out. I'm telling you, man, walls is closing in on boxing as a whole. 2023 is the year of standing on business and shooting down false narratives and holding everybody accountable. We holding boxing accountable. Everybody. That's how we going to get these fights. You get what I'm saying? Not sitting up talking about who ducks. How that's going to get us a fight? Nah, you hold each of these dudes starting to listen. These dudes tuning in more and more to these podcasts, channels. They know what's going on. They know it's some people out here that really know what's going on, man. And we really want to see y'all fight the right people, bro. We gonna hold them to the standard that they speak of. You get what I'm saying? That's always fair. If we hold dudes to the standard they speak of, how could we ever be wrong? That's not a diss. That's not a slight to the fighter. We hear what you say. When you talk like you one of those dudes and you don't fight like it, we can call it out. That's not hate. I ain't trying to hear it. Shut that soft shit up. This boxing, this the hurt business. If you don't stand on business, we get to call it out because we got to sit through the mediocre cards. Y'all know me. I'm going to be right up here calling them. You get what I'm saying? Why should we have to sit through mediocre cards that you paid your money for when you got top tier talent in boxing? It's too much talent in boxing for dudes not to stand on business. It's just that simple. The ladies kicking all types of ass right now, bro. All types of ass. Fellas take a page out they book. They fighting, bro. They fighting. And they ain't making no excuses about it. Tay D, salute, Brody. Appreciate you pulling up. You feel me, man? We gonna trust me, y'all. What you call a salute, bro, for the super sticker, bro. Appreciate you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Appreciate you, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. We just be a little bit more patient. I know people like, man, that's all you do is be patient. This is one of this sport is too imperfect for us to be in a rush. We're not gonna get it. This is one of the most imperfect sports we got. This is boxing, but inside of it is some shit that we really could appreciate if you just wait for it. You get what I'm saying? We just wait for it. Just think. People was jumping the gun prematurely, just sitting up here telling us PBC going broke for the millionth time that I heard in my life already. They ain't got no schedule. They ain't got no fights. They ain't doing this. They ain't doing that. Then you get a schedule, and them same people won't even open their mouth about the topic no more. That's why I don't do network beefs. That shit is weird. I don't understand the people that are mad at the networks that are responsible for why you get to see the fighters that you like. At least when they're giving us the right fights anyway. You get what I'm saying? 45, spin the block. You gonna spin the block? All right, Brody. All right, BC. Appreciate you, man. Johnny Q, appreciate y'all, bro. Y'all punch the like button. Whatchamacallit, appreciate you with this super sticker, bro. I'm just different, man. I actually like to appreciate boxing, and I think sometimes when you sit here looking at the glass half empty, you miss a lot of good shit. I'ma always say it. That's a theme of this channel. Enjoy this boxing because that's what it's for. If you ain't enjoying it, it's not entertainment for you. You probably shouldn't even watch it. This shit supposed to be fun, man. This shit supposed to be fun. I don't make content to be mad and for somebody to be mad. That, you know what I mean? Nah, we here to build. We gonna have these good boxing conversations responsibly. It's a lot of good boxing to be had. It's a lot of good boxing to be talked about. Some good shit that happened. We could hold these fighters accountable. Just be a little bit more patient. The walls closing in. The avenues is, the back alleys is closing. You know what I mean? People gonna start running in the dead end streets, y'all. I'm dead serious. The fighters gonna start running in the dead end streets. You're gonna turn down that street. It's gonna be no light. It's gonna be no exit point. You're gonna be to see undeniably who don't want to fight in any weight class. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna see it across the board. Let's hold all of boxing accountable. Every weight class. No more mediocre cards. 2023. Tell me right now. Is it or is it not talent in pretty much every weight class that we could appreciate? So what I'm saying, is it enough talent damn near in every weight class for us to get good cards? So why wouldn't we be getting that? That's what we need to be pushing. Instead of we help them push their narratives and call fighters ducks and grow false narratives that tear the fighter down, which is weak for the sport, really. Just tell me when I'm lying, bro. Like the cards. Like the cards, when it comes down to a lot of upsets and battles, very easy layup. I'm telling you, man, and I think this year could really get back to giving us full, like, good cards, bro. Like I always use this as an example because I felt like it was one of the more notable cards so far, and it was right at the beginning of the year. We all seen the card, the tank card. You seen the talent that was on display. You even seen the upset. You know what I mean? That people feel like is a rivalry, but nonetheless, we got to see a lot of talent. That was a solid card, but yet and still people complain for one reason or another because they don't really appreciate it. All right, bet. Now you move forward. You get these women that put on that double undisputed card, and you telling me you don't got a solid card. You got to see the best kept secret, one of the best kept secrets to me in women's boxing, come out and shine and potentially have a meaningful fight that could get her in a position to fight for a title. You get what I'm saying? You got this March. You got OSHAQUIE getting his opportunity, man. You get what I'm saying? Slowly but surely, you seeing boxing bring it back, man. You see March. What is this? March 25th. That Plant Benavidez card is going to probably be one of the best cards of this year, and I'm still standing on that. I'm calling it because that whole card got nothing but meaningful fights on it, man. Nothing but meaningful fights. Nothing but meaningful fights moving forward. And that's what boxing can deliver, especially when you're paying attention to the right stuff, man. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all punch the like button. We got some good boxing to look forward to. And I hear the little whispers about I hear Ryan talking slick about the rematch clause. He called him Tank a coward. But I tell you this though, if any part of that decision that he's choosing to make is centered around him feeling like he doing good business or smart business, he better go ahead and do it. If he got any type of leverage, you the A side, right? Then maybe that's what he doing. Maybe he acting like it because, it's kind of like, it's weird, right? Because you got a Benavidez and Plant, right? But you got them as a Plant being an underdog, right? But he made certain demands that he wanted, didn't he? He made a couple of them, right? And he got them, right? But it's like on the other side, if Tank say something about a rematch clause, all bets are off. It got to be he pussy or he's scared or he just need to get the fight over with. It's like it's no trying to understand the decision. It's just a criticism that goes one way. And I feel like I can't be that closed-minded. I don't have the answers. I could just understand people both train of thought, though. I can understand it on both ways because that's how I view situations on both sides. They give a fair assessment. It could be that stuff that people are saying, but it could be good business. What if it's just smart? What if it's just smart? Because I guarantee you, man, something weird happened, a hurt hand for some reason or some weird shit, and you lose, or just to say anything. You know what I mean? Say you actually break your hand and can't continue. Something like that. You get what I'm saying? Anything. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying hypothetically that happens and you didn't cross your T's and dot your I's when you had the opportunity to because you wanted to be tough and you wanted to listen to what the fans are saying when most of the people that's talking about you going ahead and getting this fight on don't give a fuck about you no way. They don't care if you win or not. You get what I'm saying? It ain't about being a fan. Some people really don't give a shit anyway. Some people don't like them. Like they like, dude, just get it over with. You get what I'm saying? So that's what you got to think. That's what you do. You know what I mean? You in terms of being intelligent, you built your career this far. Did you get this far being stupid? You get what I'm saying? Did you get this far doing what people want you to do in terms of a detail like that? Now, when it comes to who you supposed to fight, now I'm with y'all. We the consumer, we demand the best. But when it comes to a detail or something like that in a contract, you better go ahead and do what's best for you. And that's me being real to the situation. That's for any fighter. You know what I'm saying? You be stupid if you want to, and you know what I mean? You got an opportunity to flex a side muscle and don't do it, you will be a fool. Caleb Plant had an opportunity to make some demands, and what he do? He made them. But right on cue. What is his father calling him? A pussy. But at the end of the day, what do it look like if Caleb Plant, because he asked for that bigger ring, he able to go in there and beat his ass? He able to move a little bit more in there. Just say, would he still be a pussy if he come out on top? Because one of those things maybe he asked for pan out. You get what I'm saying? Would he still be a pussy then, or would he be smart? So that's all I'm saying. It's like it's more than one way to look at any situation when we have these conversations. Like I always know what my perspective and point of view is. I try to be fair to it, open to anything anybody is saying. But I think it's always a different way to look at something, man. Again, it's about being smart. You didn't get this far being stupid, and it's not about being tough either. It's about being smart. You get what I'm saying? And if you learn anything from Floyd, you better have learned that. So that's the decision you make. Now, I will say this too. Now, if it's any chance in hell that could be the reason the fight don't happen at all, then I would say do away with it. But if this is just you flexing some A-side muscle, because that's what I look at it as, then go ahead and do it. Because I mean, what makes you the A-side if you ain't gonna show it? You show it by saying, look, I want a rematch clause just in case something happened. You could call me a pussy, but at the end of the day, something was to happen. And I do have that rematch clause on the back end. That would be smart, dumbass. You know what I'm saying? It would, you get what I'm saying? It would be smart. It wouldn't be dumb. So it's like, or it wouldn't be pussy in that sense. So, you know what I mean? It's all about being smart. That's how you make it in this game. It's about longevity. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And again, you got a team for a reason. And again, I understand emotions be flaring, and sometimes these dudes shoot out of their mouth and they say shit without really thinking about it. But at the end of the day, when you got a smart ass team in place, there's certain things that you don't even need to say, because if that's not a you decision and that's going to end up being a team decision, then it's kind of stupid to say anything. Don't even speak on it, because then when somebody holds you to it, you can't have no argument. You get what I'm saying? You say something, people going to expect you to stand on it, especially when you're a top fighter. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, this is horrible training for the health now. They just released sparring footage of the same dude that Floyd schooled getting beat up again in sparring. They making fun of him. Otis is his trainer. Oh, yeah. Man. They just getting crazy with it. He in the corner cheering. They nuts, man. You keep not leaning if you keep getting beat up. Right. Bad his head will go through it. Yeah, facts. Man, that's crazy. I wonder what's playing into this emergence of people wanting to release sparring footage. I know people I feel like it's distasteful and shit like that, but it's like, man, I don't know. At this point, it's like everything changing, and it's like I look at it like this, right? Because I don't box and I understand they got their rules, and look, I'm not against them. I'm not somebody that's pushing for people to release shit that shouldn't be out, but once it's out, right? I got that kind of attitude. Like, it's out, it's out. And if you the one that's releasing footage of clowning somebody, just know that, you know, karma come full circle, bro. So if you could put out footage trying to clown somebody, be prepared for it to happen to you when you have your day in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel sorry for the fighter. Like, we going to stop talking about that. We going to see somebody else get beat up and sparked in a real ring or in real sparring soon, and we going to not even be talking about that no more. You know what I'm saying? We always going to remember. It's going to come up from time to time, but hey, I mean, what's worse, getting put down in sparring or in an actual fight and losing? So if he's able to go through this and get in that ring with Alberto and take that man title off his waist, man, the Rollie is right back on top, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rollie ass right back on top, bro. You know, it's there when somebody getting beat on. Yeah, you look it up. Just Jarvis new sparring. Look at Otis. His name Jarvis. You know, he just said it's cold and don't say shit. Spence when they were tough spar, but EJ don't say nothing. He said he enjoyed it. Yeah, he try not to say nothing. Now EJ stay on cold with that. Even somebody try to leak sparring of his. You don't remember just recently this training camp, one of these training camps, somebody tried to release some sparring footage of Spence. Try to release some sparring footage to be funny or something like that. Trying to say he was getting beat up or something like that, Spence, and they was trying to say he looked like he damaged goods or something. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I don't know who had released it, but somebody tried to get a little 15 minutes of fame. Yeah, EJ ain't for it. Remember when they tried to play him and release that sparring footage? He was sparring with some Latino fighter or something like that. And he got hit with some punches and they tried to exaggerate it, saying he looking bad in camp or something like that. Yeah, so it's like everybody been susceptible to somebody trying to play with him. At the end of the day, if you doing that, you just got to be prepared for it to come back at you full circle. That's all I say to that. You know what I mean? His name Jarvis, he getting bullied in there. Oh, okay, I'm going to look it up. Word, I'm going to look it up. That's crazy they out there doing people like that, bro. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Crazy. He's in there trying to work, not win. You get what I'm saying? I think it's a time for both. Like, I think it's times where you probably turn on the heat, but I think it's crazy. It's like when you in there with somebody that you know got some real skill, it's like you don't do that. It's like it would be smart for you to try to work and learn and pick up some things and sharpen your iron, not get them out of there. But I think somebody that's inferior to you in talent and it happened to get a little heated in there, I could see you being, you know, just going for the kill type shit. You know what I mean? Because they said Tank used to be in there killing his sparring partners. Beating the hell out of his sparring partners. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's a point where you got to learn to just work too. So, you know what I mean? I think it's a time to work and time you could just really punch in on somebody and let some frustration out. You know what I'm saying? Because what better way to do it than do it in boxing? Better you do it there than, you know what I mean, anywhere else. BVO boxing. What's good, fam? How you feeling? And get teams claims it with KO GGG. Yeah, man. Yeah, okay. Call out GGG when he for you. But you know what, Fate? I said, okay, well, do it then. You know what I'm saying? Do it. You know what I'm saying? 903 boxing, man. Salute to you, Brody. Much love, man. Salute, family. How you feeling, bro? It's the era of the cloud chase, right, TD? And that's why I was saying 2023 need to be the year where we kind of shoot down the clout chasing, bro. We kind of put an end to it. Put an end to the clout chasing, the false narratives, and just be more in tune with boxing as a community, so we could be. I ain't saying everybody got to be on the same page with everything, but I'm just saying in terms of let's shoot down this clout chasing, let's hold everybody accountable. Let's be on the same page when it comes to that. We still can have our opinions and our vibes and do how we do, but let's you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Let's you know what I mean? Let's let's be on the same page in terms of holding these fighters to their word and making sure they stand on business and calling them out when they don't do it. That's why sparring gets released. Yeah. That's a good point too. Yeah, it is that era though. It is the era. It is the era, man. And Munguia, he every time I turn around, Fate, I read that he turned down a title shot. Yo, you can't make this stuff up. Every time I turn around, I hear that Munguia turned down another opportunity for a title. I don't know. This got to be at least the third time I've heard it. You know what I mean? We in boxing should be telling you. You can't tell some people that 903. That's why I see it on both sides. I see where people could paint a good career for Triple G and say he was solid, but I also see the criticism that he get too. You know what I'm saying? You said Munguia talk too much now. It was his last 3 fights. Oh, can you name him? Think he fought somebody named, what was his name? Like somebody with a retired quarterback name, like a retired NFL player quarterback. What was his name? One of them. I think he fought Demetrius Ballard. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I know, but I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I know, but I don't know. Sparring partners, but they're the absolute best. Fighting the top guys. That's the only time to shine. They're coming to make a name. Right. To be exposing himself whenever people clout chase, I put a red flag. But I don't remember Ryan was bragging about what he did to Teal and Sparring, but then look what Santos did. In the actual ring, too, TD. In the actual ring. Yeah. Right. Josh Kelly. He had a Josh Kelly maybe in his joint. Josh Kelly was his name. Think Josh Kelly, Demetrius Ballard, and I don't know. I can't remember the last one. Can't remember the last one. He was too concerned with being perceived as good instead of working on his craft. Right. Nah, that's right, though. Right. Yeah, I did. You know what, TD? I will say this, though. Why I like Ryo, too, though, because it seemed like he answered the question about the sparring a couple times, but he did say, I'm not trying to build my name off of that. He did say that. I think that's when he got tired of like people asking him about it. He did answer it a couple times, but I heard him say like he's not trying to build his name off the sparring in the ring. He trying to like have good performances in under the lights. He did say some respectable shit at one of the times though. He did. But yeah, it's like initially they ride the momentum of it, and then he did kind of catch himself. I did hear him say that. I honestly think Johnny Beck calls it Diamond Stop Munguia. I'm with you, bro. I just don't believe in Munguia. Appreciate you, A1. Appreciate you, my bro. Munguia, I bet fans can't name one. Nah, they probably can, bro. He fought Gabriel Rosado, didn't he? One of them fights back, he did. Word. Yeah, but that wasn't his last 3. Nah, yeah, he fought 3 randoms. Josh Kelly, Demetrius Ballard, and somebody else that I can't remember. Yeah, he really turned down title shots, bro. And that's bogus. Like, you got people not ever getting that opportunity, but here you are, 30-something odd wins in, and you don't want to compete with the absolute best. Is beyond me. It's bogus to me. I don't know how you don't want to compete with the absolute best. I just don't get it. I guess he don't care about title. He just want to run his record up. And I told you I read an article about Munguia's handlers. At least they was talking about running his record up to like 40-0, something like that, 40-something before putting him in there with somebody. Basically, the Gilberto Ramirez treatment, bro. They admitted to that. Carlos Adames over there at 60. Yeah, man. Carlos Adames is nice, yo. Johnny Beck said now that IBF title loose, he needed. What you think? What y'all think about that? Johnny Beck said he want that title, man. Rosado de Zurdo, man. Yeah. And you know what's crazy, Fate? After him getting chipped the way he did by Beevil, if his confidence shaking, Rosado gonna give him a better fight than what people think. Watch, because he always end up doing that. Yo, even a fight where he lost to Munguia. Munguia just didn't do what he'd be doing to everybody else. He didn't do that to Rosado. He didn't knock him out with all the miles. Rosado seemed like I don't know. I want to say getting better, but he a smart dude. He a vet for real, man. I'm telling you, he might. He come in with the right game plan. Zurdo come in there with his confidence shaking after that loss. He come in there gunshot. Rosado gonna jump on him. And be Josh Kelly, right? Yeah, Josh Kelly. That was I think that was his name. Bro. Hold on, man. I don't want to be wrong. Let me see. Let me pull up Jaime. Let me see. Let me make sure. I'll tell y'all right now his last 3, y'all. This man 41-0. Oh, so he had the record. He had the record just about that I read about where they should be about to challenge him. They should be about to challenge him now. Oh, nah, they not though. They not. That's crazy. Who is he fighting? What is this? Yo, this man fought Gonzalo Gaston Correa. That's the last dude he fought. He fought Jimmy Kelly. Yeah, his name was Jimmy Kelly. And Demetrius Ballard. That was his last three. Last three with Demetrius Ballard. Hello? All right. Gabe Rosado was in his last four, y'all. Gabe Rosado was within his last four. But he fought Demetrius Ballard, Jimmy Kelly, and Gonzalo Gaston Correa, whoever the hell that is. Yeah, he been fighting people that he was supposed to beat the hell out of. Man, I don't know what's up with bro. He don't really want to challenge himself like that. I don't believe in his abilities. He don't. Isn't Gabe going up? He fighting Gilberto. He fighting Gilberto Ramirez, bro. Gabe Rosado, Josh Kelly, something with Kelly. Yeah, Jimmy Kelly. My bad, not Josh. My bad, Josh. It was Jimmy Kelly. Like Carlos Adames for it. Come on, yeah. I want to see that. Now, but he said it, Ghost. He said it already. I talked about that. Nah, man. See, we could hold him accountable for that. He said he'd fight Carlos Adames gladly. He said it'd be easier than sparring. He said this. He really said this, bro. Nah, he said it. Gabe doing well after the last fight. Damn, I forgot who he fought last. It's like he get outpointed, bro. You get what I'm saying, Kello? He get outpointed. Like he survived. Like I ain't saying he survived, but he knows how to survive. Like his punch output wasn't high enough, bro. Like a younger Gabe Rosado with the punch output that he had when he was younger, with how he been handling himself now, them fights would be a lot closer, yo. Vaking someone else, yeah. Then Johnny Beck can unify. Johnny Beck say he'll fight Carlos Adames though. Yo, Munguia getting that IBF. That boy 40. Zordo too big for Rosado. That's who he about to fight him, bro. He about to fight him. Zordo really about to fight him. Munguia versus Liam. Man, he fight people. He fought the last person Munguia fought name is Gonzalo. I'm gonna just let y'all know that now. Is the first name of the opponent he fought last name was Gonzalo. Now that boy bogus. They treat him like a prospect. They treat Munguia like a prospect, and he got 41 wins, bro. They only concerned with him getting knockouts. They don't care if he beat anybody good. I hope they making money off this dude. Them Liams, man. Jimmy. Now, yeah. Josh will beat him. Yeah, I know that's why he was like Jimmy Kelly. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, my bad. Not Josh, because I forgot that is a different fighter. Now he beat Jimmy Kelly. And Jimmy Kelly, TD, Jimmy Kelly was putting hands on him till he knocked him out. Word up, Jimmy Kelly was putting hands on Munguia. I was like, I'm telling you, what I'm saying with Munguia, watch Munguia get the IBF title against someone. He might. What I was saying with Munguia is that complacency when you don't challenge yourself and you start fighting those guys that you're supposed to beat up. That's what he be doing. He be fighting those guys that he's supposed to beat up over and over. You know what I'm saying? Be fighting them. And he just become complacent. That's why these guys that's not that good having that success on him, because he ain't trying to fight nobody. If I were 160, I wouldn't fight Carlos Adames until I'm be out there retired. Because even if you win, you get years taken off. He a bull, yeah, man. Carlos, he could take something off you. He a good fighter, man. I like Carlos Adames. I just hope we could get him in the Johnny Beck fight, because he said he'll fight him. Bag at 160. Yeah, yo. Yeah, he about to get an opportunity too, ain't he? Ghost. Esquiva Falco. I'm ready for Showtime to release the schedule after the Super Bowl. We have some good fights coming up. Looks like we get Spence with Thurman at Cowboy Stadium. I'll be in the building again. Oh, that's dope, man. Cowboy Nation, man. Hope so, man. I hope so. Like I said, man, be prepared not to get everything we want, but we could get a lot of what we want. We ain't gonna get everything though. That I do know, but I feel like boxing is headed in a good direction right now. It's trending in a good direction right now. It really is. Adamas mad young. He's 28. Hope you try to age him out. Cody Crawley might be Buzz next. Yo, Cody Crawley about to fight. His next fight ain't easy either. Fate. Cody Crawley got to fight Abel Ramos. He ain't got no easy fight. Oh, why is I'm not paying? Cody, yo, that's crazy. They get Cody a Bud Crawford right now. Like, it gets smoked. Yeah, but Cody about to fight Abel Ramos, y'all. Crowley versus Bud. Shout out to Bud, though. Best fighter in the world. Adamas hurt you when you fight him. Ask Derevyanchenko or Montiel. Montiel still got migraines. You a fool, bro. He better not still have no migraines for real, though. That's wild, though. Like, all jokes aside, I ain't know that. It'll be a good one. He beat the hell out of Montiel, man. He ain't play no games with that. He treated him bad, yo. He treated him real bad. Almost hasn't against anyone of note. He can beat Cody. Jesus might stop Spencer. Yo, that's what somebody else said, TD. I like Joey Spencer. I got to see him fight once live in person. I've seen several of his fights. I like him. I know this is a true step up, yo. So I want to see how he look. Because thus far, he had it his way, you know what I'm saying? He had a test here or there, you know what I mean? A little bit, but for the most part, he had his way. No, he wasn't. He wasn't the same guy. He wasn't even in shape, though. Oh, damn, he do? That's crazy, Ghost. You know what I mean? It's the fact that he did 4 weeks after losing the door. That's, yeah. Man, beat the hell out that man. Surgery was 60, bro. Oh, yeah. Still finished on his feet. Right. Nah, he lost. It could have got to him. Not a loss. Yeah. Nah, he ain't looking good shape to me. Respectfully. Ain't had nothing to do with Carlos Adames. Carlos Adames did what he was supposed to do. He jumped on him and put quick hands on him. Like Joey, but he ain't regressing. He hasn't been testing enough for this fight. I see it going bad. I get you, bro, because he should be like 15, 16-0, and Jesus should be about 19-0. I'm gonna pull their resumes up. Matter of fact, since we talking about it, yeah, I'm gonna just pull their resume up real quick. Let me pull up Joey real quick. Let me pull up Joey. Joey. Boom, boom, boom. Let's pull him up, man. Y'all smash the like button for you, bro, man. We gonna we pull up Joey. Not bad, y'all. Take this off. Snap that back. Joey Spencer, he's 16-0, 10 knockouts, 62.5% KO ratio, 22, 5'10", 70-inch reach. Let's go through Joey Spencer resume a little bit, y'all. Let's see. Sheesh, man. This Hakeem Black dude had tested him a little bit. Hakeem Black had tested him, busted his nose a little bit right there. This guy obviously ran through. Unanimous decision. Sean West, KO. Zed Selden. James Martin was a good fight for him, too. This is a good fight. This is a good test because James Martin, one of those dudes that really test the young fighters. He don't have an easy road. James Martin stay fighting somebody good. Like, he don't have light touches. This the fight that I was at when he beat up this guy here. Lindbergh Ponce. He knocked out in the 5th round. I seen this one. I was there for that one. That's the time I seen Joey Spencer fight live. Yo, his punching, he got some real good punching power, I'll tell you that, though. And the last guy he fought was a 10-rounder. He beat him unanimous decision. He controlled the fight the whole time for the most part. I don't see, he don't have those names. You get what I'm saying? He just don't have those names for me. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Jesus, man. (16-0), 10 knockouts, man. You see what he able to do against this kid. 19-0, 15 knockouts. He got a 78.95 KO ratio. He almost got an 80% KO ratio. He's also 5'10". He got a 72-inch reach. He got a longer reach, and he just as tall. So he got the 2-inch reach advantage already. I mean, that ain't too much. He only 21, Joey 22. Let's see the opponents, the difference in opponents though. Okay. It's about regular. Damn, this man fought somebody 5-61, bro. God damn, bro. 5-61, what you was on, bro? 5-61. Damn. Okay, hold on. 12-3. Ricky Edwards. Ramal Amanov. Okay, he was decent. Esteban Garcia, he was undefeated. Liam Nelson, 14-4. Jesus Emilio Borjoquez, 24-2. He stopped him in 2 rounds. Dang, you stopped. Javier Molina, I do know him. Brian Mendoza is good, y'all. Brian Mendoza, see, he got some names. He got a couple people, bro. Javier Molina, Brian Mendoza. This dude was 24-2. Esteban Garcia, Ramal Amanov, Ricky Edwards. Like, he got a couple names, man. He got a couple names. Brian Mendoza is a good name. He got Vladimir Hernandez. And this Santa Maria guy that he beat up. That was a good fight, though, because this Santa Maria dude be fighting, bro. But yeah, man, I think he been battle tested more, y'all. He's been tested more, for sure, in his career. 100%. Like, he's definitely been tested. He definitely more battle tested than Joey Spencer, for sure, y'all. I mean, I don't know man. Maybe Joey could find a way, man. Keyshawn takes some notes and see Tito. Keyshawn about to surprise y'all, right? Undercard, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling, man? Appreciate you pulling back up. Be honest, McGee changed Montiel years. Yeah, man. McGee. Oh, he said McGee. Undefeated prospects fight each other. Yeah, I like it. Esteban Garcia was all right fighter too. Yeah, he wasn't nothing too good though. Now he had a couple names up there though. He had a couple, and I think he's just more battle tested. Whoever it is next, you know, Shakur vouched for Keyshawn heavily, baby girl. So you lucky, my boy vouching for him. You know what I'm saying? My boy Shakur, the footage of YouTube got touched up, and Dominus was 21 when he did it. Oh, what footage? What footage? Go send me the footage. Where it at? DM it to me, man. What you talking about? What footage, bro? He going to fight Emmanuel to a guy. I don't know if he power carries to 154, but he definitely gonna win. I feel you. Yeah, he did. It says you see the whole sparring. People saying Bug gave him work. I don't know, maybe Bug fans. Oh man, where is that, man? Oh yeah, Ghost. You know where is that? You got to send that to me, man. Ring with whoever he ain't shook. Yeah, I like Keyshawn. I don't think he shook, but he just talked. We're gonna see how the career turn out. Right now, I think Keyshawn is in a good spot. He just gotta keep putting that work in. That's all. That's it. That's all. Above versus a Diamonds footage. Yeah, I need that. Bet. Oh yeah, you got it in the camera roll. Yeah. You gotta give me. Ghost be having some exclusives. I need to see that. I got you. Whole sparring. I know folks was there too. Oh shit, yeah. All right, bet. Ghost. I'm here for it. I'm gonna be here for a little bit more, and then I'm gonna hop up. All appreciate everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button, man. Appreciate y'all, man, coming through as always. You know what I'm saying? We got some good boxing to look forward to. Like I said, man, I think we at a point, y'all, where I feel like I gotta embrace boxing, because I feel like I feel like people losing the love for it, and I see why. I see why, but I think I'm a bit more patient at this stage, you know what I mean, than other people, and I think because of it, you know what I mean, I think I could process things just a bit differently, and you know what I mean, because it don't make me as mad, and I know it is frustrating at times, but I got 30 minutes of it. I'll send you 12 right now. Since yeah. That definitely send it to me. Bet. And then whenever you get to the other one, you can send it. I just want to see it. Keyshawn at 130 will be lethal, but he big. Yeah, he is big. He is big. February, they have 20 fight card. Damn, they do? Jack be on it. Salute to my bro, undercard and boxing, man. Be on top of it, man. He be, man, salute to Jeff always dropping hella info too, man. Always, bro. Bro, always got something to send me, bro. Let me drop a flame. I drop a flame for Jack, man. We're coming through then to post the footage to get your views. Yeah, I probably would make a thing out of it too. I could. I definitely could. And post them slowly. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Jeff. Appreciate you, bro. Always coming through, always on top of it, man. Always on top of it. Always on top of it. We're gonna get it right. Hank Lundy didn't get the Tito fight. Nah. Tito, because I did know, I know he just fought and he knocked somebody out. I thought he was getting it after that. I thought he was getting it in his next fight right here. Because of what they did, Tito was forced to go find another opponent. So I thought they was revisiting the Hank Lundy fight. Because I seen Lundy say he still was getting the fight. I seen him say it, him actually in the comments saying he's still getting it. So I don't know how true it is, but I mean, I don't know if anything. I ain't gonna say how true it is. I'm pretty sure that was what the case was at the time. I don't know if it changed since then. 30 minutes sparring, that must have been intense. Hell yeah, 30 minutes of sparring. Y'all give me 2 seconds, yo. My bad, y'all. Apologize for that. Uploading now and jar back, but I'm here for it. I'm here. And Dominic was at 154. Down for with Bud Austin. I'm gonna do this one time. Refreshing the states. Yeah, Carlos could fight, man. The Bo got some fight in him. The Bo got some fight in him for shoes. For Shoesley. For Shoesley. I love to see it though. Oh man. You gotta focus on you got discipline issues. He gonna get it right. He gonna get it right. He'll get it right eventually. You know what I'm saying? He look like he got it together now, to be honest. Did Jamel announce he coming back? I'm not sure. You said Mr. Johnny Beck got touched up? 160 suits, him and his power. Did Jamel? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it do. I think it's a perfect way for him. Look at his performance. Look how he performed. That Ghost would know. I'm waiting for him to give me his footage and send it to me. My bad, y'all. I had to eat that real quick. I was a little famished, y'all. Doing my I'm about to say if it's on YouTube, I'll find that shit somewhere. Wait, check this. I got you. Shit, me, man. Favorite Johnny back on the fight. I know undercard. I know he said something about. I know he responded to Carlos Adames, and he said he'd gladly fight him. He said it'd be easier. He said fighting Carlos Adames would be easier than sparring. And Jones, what's good, bro? What's good with you, man? Boxing Voice, you was kicking some game. Nah, it's a new one. It's a new one. And if so, I'll check it out because I'll come back later and do another stream and talk about it. I'll play it, you know. If it's a new one, I'll go over there and play it. I usually like to play when my bad, y'all. Bill Haney. Yeah, it's a new one back. Cause you know, I like when Jews get dropped in boxing too. I'll be playing those. I'd like to play them little interviews when I get stuff out of them that people don't. About an hour and a half in, it gets hilarious. Oh man, yeah, it's a new one on the Boxing Voice, but I ain't giving them views. I'm waiting to do the play. I got you, Ghost. I got you, bro. Acosta versus Sims. Okay. That's Kenneth Sims undercard. Yeah, say no guy. Kids Jake Paul. You talking about Kenneth Sims though, bro? I like Kenneth Sims, man. Yeah, word. I'll be playing it. OTB, what's good with it, my brother? What's good with you, bro? Hold on. How I could do it. I know what to do. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna get it up. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, y'all. I got it. Give me a few seconds. I got it. I'm gonna convert it. I got you, Ghost. I got this minute one that you sent. I'm gonna get it right. Y'all give me a quick second. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get to it, y'all. I'm gonna get to it. Bill's an inspirational brother. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna save it and watch it later. Yeah, Bill be he be dropping some gems, man. I like to point out the good in boxing. That's why I play those interviews until the day they start coming up here dropping them with me. We'll still get the gems from them when they do drop them. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. All right, I got it. Y'all give me a second. Quick second. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. Bill stay dropping some gems. He be dropping them little inspirational posts too on his IG lately. I be catching them. He a good dude. We just want to see his son get to the top and stay there. That's all. Right. And yeah, he will. Cause my bro T-Rock with Bill Heavy. Bill be making time for the platforms. He's a solid dude. Hold on, man. I hate when they be doing this. Picasso, man, what's good with it, man? Driving safe travels, Brody. Appreciate y'all hanging in here, man. We getting through it. I ain't gonna be here too much longer. I just wanted to play this a little bit. I'm gonna end up making a video out of this, though. Nah, I already know which one is which. I can tell. Carlos in there having some fun. Yeah, send it to me, bro. Let me make a video out of this. Oh, I'm definitely making a video out of this. I promise you. I'm definitely oh man. Yeah, they live on that one, That's Carlos Adames and Bud Crawford, right? That was Carlos Adames and Budrick up there. Nah, he ain't getting no whoop, Ghost. I ain't even trying. I ain't gonna say Bud got whooped, but you know, Adames was getting off. You know, that was fun to watch for sure. You know, no Bud could fight his ass off, but he ain't whoop him though. Nah, he ain't whoop him. Bud versus Adames and who got whooped? Now Carlos facts fake. He ain't get whooped. I'm gonna play it one more time, y'all. I'm definitely making a video out of this. Oh, shit. I'm definitely. Yeah, it wasn't a whooping, though. This was good work. This was entertaining, y'all. Ain't nobody get their ass beat. Bud the dog in there, man. The Adames was tricky when he used to box.
Too foul.
I think it's how long ago? What was this? Years ago, wasn't it? Adames is 21. I know he just got off some joints right there. I ain't gonna lie, but I know Bud mentality. Bud gonna get it back. I know his mentality. Bud gonna get that back. Right? If he's trying to walk him down, that's how you know Bud about to get his back. You better throw a punch, I ain't gonna lie though. Carlos is getting off right here. Damn, Bud. Yeah, he's gonna try to get some big back. I think. He getting it off right here. I go hold you. Man, thick and tough. Cruz is thick and tough, bro. Hey, bro, I'm on it right now, yo. Pardon me, yo. Because I've been with this, man. I appreciate you coming and checking, man. I got you. I'm gonna get it right, bro. I got you. There you go. Hello. What mean when he say Why bro was saying Sweet. I got it. I'm about to get it right now, bro. I'm about to do it right now. Yeah, this was beautiful work, yo. Carlos Adames did do some really good work in the sparring, yo. And again, this is sparring. This is what it's for. They supposed to work. You know, Bug gonna do him, and dude did him. You know, that's just the way it go, man. I don't make too much out of it. Like, ain't nobody get their ass beat or nothing like that. It's just entertainment. That's what it's supposed to be. You know, I don't pull no negative takeaways from this, but I know, you know, Carlos Adames, if he was 21 years old in his sparring, he held a good account of himself to being there with Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? But his sparring is like, you know what I mean? They working. So yeah, no, he damn sure did his thing. Fate. He did, yo. You'll be lying if you say he wasn't doing his thing. That was a good round of sparring right there. That was a good round of sparring right there. Salute to Bud Crawford and Carlos Adames. Salute to Bud Crawford for giving the young scrappers some work, man. You know what I mean? They sparred time soon. Carlos sparred mad folks. Johnny Beck got like 50, 60 rounds. Word. That's dope, yo. That's dope. That is dope. Yo, you know what I wanted to say too? Salute to ETB Keon on Everything Boxing, yo. I don't know if y'all checked it out, but he did a dope build with David Benavidez, yo. Like, I don't hear not enough people talking about that. So, yo, if y'all ain't checked that out, go check that out, yo. Bro ass did some good work with David Benny, man. Did a dope build with David Benavidez. All right, bro. I done downloaded the Twitter now, so I'm gonna create that in a minute when I jump up off of here. French Poodle fighting Edwin. Yeah, Crush. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Pit Poodle fighting Edwin de los Santos, and that's a good fight. I'm hearing what else? Yeah, interview D1. Yeah, D1. That was dope one, man. Yo, y'all go check that out if y'all didn't. Go check out ETB Everything Boxing, his build with David Benavidez, man. If y'all ain't catch it. Dope is dope, man. You know I rock with ETB anyway, so that was Buzz all the time. Great how much you appreciated the work. Yeah, right. And that's respect. That's what it's all about, Ghost. It's respect. It's not to make Bud look bad, you know. It's good sparring, good work. Yeah. That's the Jarvis sparring. It's short muted. Jarvis sparring. Hold on. Let me see something. Because I can't click it from here. Let me see. I can't click that. I gotta do it from my phone, and it'll take me to it. Oh man, I'm gonna try to download it and stuff when I come back on another joint. That's what I'm gonna do. I got it. I'm gonna come back on another one. I'm gonna start a new stream up. Somebody going to sleep. Pit or Santos, right, man? It's gonna be like two trains on the same track. I got you, Fate. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. He good people's ghost. He already good. He been good since he been coming around already, bro. Salute to him. I thought I did already, but he got me tightened up on his channel. I got him. Take care of him, man, because I got you. Hold on. Yeah, I got him. Yeah, got him. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Salute to my bro Crush, man. Yeah, Frenchie Cruz, get some credit, right? Just a little, right? Getting in there with a real fighter, right. Salute to D1. I appreciate all y'all, man. Rocking out with your boy, man. We gonna keep growing, man. We got a lot more work to be doing. Like I said, I want to come back with another stream. My bro 5 on right now. I'm gonna let him cook up, and I'm gonna come back later for sure. That fight makes sense, absolutely, Crush. That fight makes sense. Shit, Lara and Triple G being old right now, that makes sense. I know Rollie and Puello didn't seem like it makes sense, but I give Rollie some credit for going up to 140 and taking that title shot. And Crush, I don't know if you know, they pulled Gary Antoine out of this title shot because they said they felt like he needed a couple more fights before he'd be ready for a title shot. So I commended the Russell family as a team for making that decision to really see what we seen and seen some holes in his game and felt like before they throw him to the wolves or before he's ready for a title shot, he need 1 or 2 more fights. So I salute him for that. It's no slight to him. That don't make him less than no fighter. That's going to make him a better fighter in the long run. So again, salute to the Russell family. Rollie, hey, man, you stepping up to the plate. Let's see what you do. I know you got sparked in sparring, but it's all good. Sparring is sparring, man. It happens to the best of them. Get back at it. Let's see what you do with this title shot against Alberto. You know what I'm saying? Lara, Triple G, they need to get it on. Pitbull Cruz and De Los Santos, they gonna get it on. Tank and Ryan, they better figure they drama out. But I understand that Tank is flexing the A-side muscle. If that's what he is, and he flexing the A-side muscle, crossing his T's, dotting his I's by saying, yo, I'm making sure it's a rematch clause in here just in case anything happen. I think that could actually be smart, not being a coward. You being smart. If you been fold to the pressure, then you're gonna let them think you being a coward when in fact you being smart. It's business. It's business. Don't forget, it's entertainment, but it's business. And make sure you do the best absolute business for yourself. You get what I'm saying? So don't listen to the fans unless this rematch clause situation is going to somehow really truly jeopardize the fight, and it ain't people just jumping the gun like they always do in boxing. Go ahead, Tank, do what you need to do. Go ahead, make that fight. You and Ryan go in there and get it on. You do what you need to do, man. So salute the boxing. OSHAQUIE Foster this weekend, y'all. I'm going to come back later with something. Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all keep the notifications on, man. We're going to rock out Mayweather Senior training. That Jarvis fight, that's crazy, man. Damn. But salute to everybody in the building. Y'all punch the like button on the way out, man. Chicken Talk, man. If you in here, man, I'm about to create my Twitter, man. I think you said you lucky OG. I'm going to find you on there, man. We're going to rock out. We're going to build. So salute to the fan. Salute to my TWT fan, my bro Crush. Everybody, Fate, everybody in the building. Ghost, D1. Who else up in here? Chicken Talk, my bro Mike Biggs, Undercard Boxing, Jeff, everybody, the gang, man. Salute to everybody. All love, man. We're going to keep grinding, building, and we're going to be back shortly, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. To the next one, we up out of here, man. Peace, family.